We're back for the final game in the States for Man United's pre-season. Now, friendlies don't seem to matter, but tonight's is huge. Any game between Manchester United and Liverpool, it's bitter, it's fierce, and obviously if we win, it'll be salt in their wounds from the FA Cup last year. But if we get beat, then nobody cares. It's a friendly game. I'm joined by Ronaldo, my fellow soldier during this pre-season.
I reckon I've used that line before, you know. Can't remember where.
What?
Which
one?
It might be a friendly, but this is huge. No joking. No.
It took me a while, but then I got there.
I can't remember where I used it.
Have you enjoyed the pre? Have you still tired from the Real Betis game?
I'm telling people could realise that was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. Honestly, because I didn't sleep, I didn't nap before, and I was just. I have no idea how we.
It's all right doing an all-nighter if you're in a club, or someone's kitchen.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Different story. But watching Real Betis. And
it's different because I'm like, when you go out on a little bit of a lash, you might get home like 4 or 5.
Yeah, it's different, isn't it? It's different because you're sober as anything.
And Joe McGrath's here as well.
The last one.
Turned up for Liverpool. The earliest one of the best game.
Try and get the glory of you two. You two like soldiers talking about with the war. Crikey, it was rough on Tuesday. I was like, get over it. Here we are, Liverpool. We'll batter them.
Thinks he's getting A on the group project.
I know, yeah.
You know,
I've come in asking, can I copy your own work? And then that's what I'm going to submit. Should be a good game today.
It should be. Have you watched any of the pre-season then, Joe? Obviously, they've been ungodly hours.
Back to back.
Yeah.
In all fairness, watching the highlights and breaking down the best bits and reading down how well we've done with obviously Stretford, Paddock and what they've done out there and the breakdowns of it have been my highlights of the game. But no, I haven't stayed up to 3:30. I'm excited to be with you today and just watch it all from start to finish. So yeah, fingers crossed. It would always be nice finishing on a high when it beating Liverpool and managed to go to Community Shield with another.
Cracking the code,
Cracking the code, letting everyone else know the code as well. 5, 6, 8. What are you doing?
Oh yeah, I forgot, man. It's a virtual iPad. I'll be able to. They'll be logging in.
What are you doing? Are you in charge of?
Nah, we're all doing it.
We're all doing it.
Right, like rolling subs.
It's a community.
Come and say hello as well. Join us wherever you're watching. Ronnie and Dave are going to share the iPad today.
How much you asked about pre-season, Joe? Like, what do you want to see from it? Anything in particular, or just get through without as least injuries as possible?
It's about certain players making the most of the time on the pitch to impress the manager. And it's about a little bit of the chemistry being built between our attacking players and you know the new back lines having practice of what it's like in a competitive game. Obviously, you can't read too much into the score because last season in the pre-season we beat Arsenal, and then it goes on to be the season that we had. However, Arsenal beat us this year, so what does that say? Are we going to expect to come second in the league? I don't know, but there's little things you want. You want some of the younger players to step up and sort of let you know that they're there and they can be used this season. Look at Mainu and what he managed to do in the Arsenal game in New York last year. So you want that, and you also want the back line and the attacking forward, and even that link between the backs and going forward from the midfield. You want them to know each other, to know each other's rhythms, to know each other's communications. So then when we do play City on the 10th, or we do play Fulham, we are ready for them. We're fighting fit.
Ronaldo, previously we were talking about your hatred for Arsenal. Liverpool tonight, now because I'm a bit older than you, they're the ones I look out for at the beginning of the fixture list. How deep is your hate for the Scousers?
Do you know what's interesting? I spent 6 years playing for their academy as well, so you thought I would have got some sort of affinity. But nah. Because funnily enough, even when I was there playing, I used to give them a lot of stick for the whole.
What years were we talking?
For being a United
rubbish
fan
at this time.
Nah, they weren't. It was Grand Slam Sunday kind of times where it was the big four.
Yeah.
It would be Champions League nights, for example, and I'll be training on a Wednesday, and they would have lost in the Champions League the night before, and you come in the next day and the whole vibe's a little bit down and gloomy. I rock in, throwing out banter, saying, shit, lost yesterday.
Good.
I remember a coach pulled me in as well, and I can't remember. It wasn't Steve Cooper. Steve Cooper was my coach as well, under 15s, but I think it was my under 14s coach that brought me into a room and said,
"Here we go."
"Oh, like you play for the academy. I know you're from Manchester. You need to have more respect for the club and this, because I was, and I thought it's not that. I thought back then it's not that serious. It's literally just banter with a lot of teammates. Because literally the only people that were from Manchester in the whole academy, because it was mostly Scousers or from other places, was me, George Johnston. George Johnston got famous on Twitter the other day actually for that tackle on Moise Keane.
Oh really? Yeah.
No, they tackle on Moise Keane. That was George Johnson. So he was a teammate of mine. He's from Manchester as well. And Darius Waldron and Ryan Kent actually. I've heard of Ryan Kent. Well, he went and played for Rangers. And other than that, they were very. I didn't realise the level of hatred Scousers have for Mancunians until I was actually around it, and it is very deep rooted. Like they are very, very anti-Manc and anti-Manchester United.
Yeah.
So even though I played there and I had respect when I was there, etc., I do hate Liverpool. I hate Liverpool more than I hate City by a long way.
So it's Arsenal, Liverpool,
so,
City for you?
Arsenal, Liverpool, City. I wouldn't say Arsenal more than Liverpool. I'd say Liverpool. Liverpool, Arsenal, 1A, 1B, and then City. Quite close as well.
See, I put.
I don't like all the rival teams.
City. I just don't. It's just
false, the only thing that was interesting with City is obviously when I was growing up, obviously the derbies in the early noughties, obviously United were dominant in the league, but they'd always step up a little bit against us and get like a 3-1 win at Main Road. So I was always a bit annoyed by them, always a bit pushed to one side a little bit, going, wow, what's happened here? And then gradually when the takeover happened in 2008 and they started getting a little bit more into our lives in terms of top of the table, obviously 2012 will live in the memory, but what we were able to do 2013 with Fergie's last year and just brush them to one side was great. But then we've sort of distanced ourselves again, haven't we? Unfortunately, not the right way. So I don't know, there's still something about that City games, isn't there? Because we've had some crackers and unfortunately some really great ones, some Christmas crackers. Unfortunately, some really great ones, some really bad ones as well, haven't we? So there's something to
hold the horses.
What horses?
Marco Maccalini, I'm sorry to pronounce it, is gifted 5 Stretford Paddock memberships. Brilliant. I can't let that go.
Oh, love that, mate. Thank you, Marco.
That's brilliant, mate.
Brilliant, mate. Thank
Callum
you.
Smith says, sorry, Ronaldo, for...
What's he saying? Sorry.
Apologise for an argument I got into on X when I had an absolute skinful. Hope you're all well. Listen, don't worry.
Someone's airing out their dirty laundry review, apologising for a...
Right, let's get to the team news. So we've got Onana in net, Amas, Evans, Lindelof, Wan-Bissaka. The middle, it's Collier, Casemiro, Rashford, Mount, Ahmad. And it looks like they're putting Sancho up front.
Wow, it'll be interesting that. Can I speak about a player that was last season disappointing, but this season, in the pre-season anyway, the way he's been spoke about and the way he's not been linked with anywhere. Casemiro, I sort of thought, is he on his way out? And there was rumours linking him to Saudi Arabia up there, going for 40, 50 million, for maybe possibly. Great deal. Ten Hag's talked about him a lot and about his experience, his leadership. He's got the captain's armband today. It feels like there is a place for Casemiro in our next season, and not just like a place. Like Ten Hag wants him to step up, be the first season Casemiro that we enjoyed. Is that a risk, or like what stopped him from being as good as he was last year?
I think age has just caught up with Casemiro, I think. And then I don't think he was as fit as well last season as he was the first season when we had him. And you're right, there was like the strong Saudi Arabia links because they were the only people who were deemed to be able to afford his wages, and it was looking like United might get some money for him. But that seems to have quietened. I think Casemiro, if we're going into the season and keeping him, I don't think he'll be first choice midfield. If we do get the midfielders that we're sort of linked with, and I see Casemiro being able to play a bit part rather than being heavily reliant, because there was a lot of games last season. Now a lot of them was shit, to a man on the pitch, but a lot was at fault with Casemiro and his legs in the midfield. I mean, there was times when he was asked to play centre back, which is
right as well.
and it's not his fault he can't play in that position. But I just think with time against him, as it is against everybody, that I wouldn't want to go into the season as him being the sort of midfielder that we're sort of building the team around now. I think we need to move on. Ronaldo, what do you reckon?
I'd agree. I'd definitely agree with you. But I know we're talking about the importance of because I want to go back to that, the importance of pre-season. I think it's only frustrating when you get injuries like Haaland and you get injuries like Euro, and then it just kind of weakens you going into the start of an actual competitive game. I know we've got Man City coming next week in the Community Shield. I know they don't have Rodri actually. Rodri's injured. He got injured in the.
He got injured in the final, didn't he?
And I don't think he'll be fit for that. And they've actually got their first game against Chelsea, so they'll be kind of short-handed as well. But I just usually look to see if we get the emergence of some young stars, some youngsters that might break onto the scene and be quite important for us. What was the question that you actually asked?
Just saying, what would you do with what would you be doing with Cap? What would your situation be?
Fucking 10 minutes in.
Casemiro, would you want to see him leave, or would you keep him?
I think leave because of the reset that we're trying to do to the wage structure. I think he's been very, very poor for quite a long time now, and I think the way Ten Hag wants to play and what he demands from a player in that position, Casemiro has all the weaknesses in that. And if we are going to play midfield, that the first choices are going to be Bruno Fernandes and Kobe Mainoo. You need a midfield profile that's going to accurately work with them two perfectly. And Casemiro doesn't cover enough bases to play that role effectively, I think.
Can you give us some examples of them sort of bases that you saw? So
just like basic stuff like ground coverage, like speed on defensive transition, strength in duels, and that's just ground duels as well, just not getting beat. He gets drilled past a little bit too easily as well. And also being like, ball retention is another big one, because I think Casemiro, although his passing is quite progressive, he does look to pass forward mostly. Sometimes to a fault where I think he gives the ball away a little bit too cheaply at times.
You can't have that alongside Fernandes.
I don't think you can have that. You need someone. You've got Mainoo, whose his ability is mostly in his like ball carrying and his dribbling and his like interplay. You can't then have Bruno, who's obviously every single pass attempt he makes is an assist attempt.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And he's one of the best in the world that we've ever seen at doing that, to be honest with you, not just right now. I think you need someone to balance them two, who kind of keeps the almost like a metronome, someone that keeps the play ticking, kind of dictates play, whilst also being athletic enough to cover spaces and defend well in transition. And it feels like you're asking for a very specific player that we've seen in the transfer market doesn't seem to exist at the moment. But Casemiro definitely doesn't feel that.
Right, okay.
And that's what worries me if he goes into being the starting centre mid in that position.
And we were talking before about like younger players coming through. One person who took our interest or kept us awake in the Real Betis game was Harry Amas on the left back. That position's got to be up for grabs, because it doesn't like Malassi is going to be back for 2 months.
Oh, it's amazing.
Luke Shaw.
Does he still exist, man?
Yeah, I know, yeah. But Harry Amas, there was an interview this week and he was saying that Manchester United, if you're good enough, it doesn't matter how old you are. Obviously, he's only 17, but Ten Hag said it could be a season to sort of break through. Is 17 too young for that position? And how impressed were you with him against Real Betis?
I've been really impressed with Harry Mas. You can tell he's very talented, great on the ball. You saw that with his delivery to Ahmad, but just the way he kind of links play, he seemed to build a very, very good partnership with Rashford almost immediately. And you can tell his strengths lie in going forward, whether that's via his carrying,
he's
via his overlapping, his passing. Yeah, he's got good technical ability. He has a lot of young Luke Shaw traits in him, but one thing he definitely needs to work on is defensively.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I think he looks a little bit lightweight still. He needs to grow up a little, which will come. I think defensively he's probably a little bit too shaky at the moment to like make the step up completely, but I see why he's so highly rated. I think United definitely have a future left back on hands in Harry Amas. I think he can be a serious player, especially when he comes to the final third. He does have a lot of ability. What
I loved about him, and it's very similar to Kobe Mainoo, is that these young kids, the sort of level of maturity and fearlessness that you get. Sometimes you can get naivety in young players, and they will make mistakes. But just having that sort of tenacity, like I don't care that what the sort of weight of the badge on me. I'm out here to express myself and enjoy myself with it, which is amazing to see at such a young age.
Do you think that's because of, or you get teams like, especially if you look at Manchester City, even if you're a fucking Phil Foden, you don't just break into the team, do you? You get nurtured and get like let in about 3 or 4 years. But in Man United's history, if you're a Rashford and you step up and you score, then you become straight away into the first team. If you're a Mainu and you take your opportunities and you take your minutes, you're straight away into that midfield. So these youngsters that are coming through may be looking at the past and going, if I play with flair, if I take every opportunity I can, then I could be on the start sheet in 4 or 5 months' time, which is really unlike any other club. And that's obviously to do with circumstances, not spending as much money at the club like we used to. But there's something about our history and how we've allowed youngsters to really come through and be part of the first team that I think inspires the ones in the academy to go, I'm on the tour next year and I'm playing in the starting 11. I'm in that FA Cup final next year if we get to it. So I think that's...
Well, that's what Mainu said though, didn't he? Like when before he broke through, when he was younger, he was looking at Rashford and Rashford's pathway through to the first team. And if you look at what Mainu did last season, and Amas can only sort of learn from what Mainu's done, the rewards are there. Yeah, evidence shows you that Manchester United's got 100 over a century-old history of players coming through and doing that sort of thing. Have we had another...
So what we need is a fucking bell whenever we get like a super chat.
Nah, you know what it is? I missed earlier. Wittenberg,
super chat.
A4 Vicky actually gifted a sub as well.
Oh, brilliant. Thank you, A4 Vicky.
I didn't even remember to see that.
Make sure you press in like, and if you're not already, subscribe to the channel. One man that we thought was going maybe alongside Casemiro was Jadon Sancho. MUTV's got him down as starting up front tonight, Joe. What's your take on Jadon? Can he be like Lazarus and rise again in a United shirt? Or is this just putting it back on the market stall and saying, please buy Jadon because we need cash from our players?
I think there's a bit of both of that. I think if someone did come in for Jadon, then we'd want to sell him at a good price. So just sort of throwing him to one side and not letting him go on the pre-season, that really decreases his value. Whereas someone who might need an attacking player in August might look at what we've done with him and brought him on tour. We've talked about his second life. They might... The price has to be a little bit higher than if we just keep him at Carrington throughout the summer months. But also as well, I think the board, who are very intelligent, have looked at this from a business point of view and gone, we can't really lose money on 2 players. Greenwood being one of them who's gone. We can't really afford to just shift Sancho for a low fee, considering we paid, 75 million for him?
Yeah.
Sort your differences out, get over it, and try and become a great player for Man United. And I hope he's got... Him and Ten Hag. I think they're all like smiles, but I think there's still a little bit of maybe a little bit of an agginess.
Like
but
when
that
you
will
and
go
your
over
girlfriend
time.
have had an argument and they have to a family do.
Time's the biggest healer. Yeah. You know. You're putting on a brave face. But yeah. You're in the corridor together.
Time's the biggest healer.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
Is that what time we're on?
Yeah.
Time is the biggest healer.
Profound little...
Don't you start, you.
What was
Time is the biggest healer.
McGrath with the philosopher.
He slipped that
He's full of it tonight.
He tried to slip that in comedically, but it sounded a little bit personable. Do you know what I mean? I don't know.
Let's not speculate on the McGraths. What are you making on Sancho? Because he played pretty well the other night.
Is it hot in here?
It is warm.
It's a bit warm.
Knock it down a little touch, please.
No, it was. I think who does it? Who turns off the AC?
I don't know. Big question.
Get involved in the chat if you know who turns off the AC.
Should we set a trivia question for the day?
There's another super chat. You know what? Because I don't want to do the Joe Smith thing. Joe Smith ignores the super chats.
Well, you're ignoring us and then going, super chat. Read that one.
Yeah. Petition to get this crew on tour next year. I want to see this trio tear up the clubs in the USA.
We talked about going on tour, didn't we?
We just mentioned that before we started. We're definitely going. I hope it's in somewhere else in America.
If it's New York again, I couldn't go with Scotty in it. He would get disowned.
Last year, me and you went.
Why?
Why would he get disowned?
Why?
What's that?
I think he said, is it because you're black and I'm Italian?
Italian families.
Let's not be like that. There's plenty like. You know,
I didn't say anything.
If you look, Rocky Balboa and Apollo Creed, they were good mates.
Me and Scotty, they were good mates.
And that's all I've got.
If they see you with me, they're like,
we'll go down the Bronx. We'll be fine, bro.
me and Scotty did say we were thinking about it. We missed out.
I am definitely going 100%, even if it's just for a week.
So you'll see us hopefully. But it depends because I don't know if it'll be America 3 years in the trot.
I can't see it being America.
You know,
do you reckon it'll be what would it be? Australia,
Thailand, maybe the Middle East somewhere as well.
Maybe the middle. I think probably Far East, so in terms of like sponsorships and
Yeah.
stuff. Where would you like United to go on their pre-season next year? I'd like it to be somewhere wild.
Oh, mate, Iceland.
Yeah, like a European tour wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, a European tour would be great.
And you can get like easy flights.
They do stuff like Norway, don't they? Which is amazing because there's such an incredible fan base there.
Yeah,
They didn't do a Dublin.
I'd like Africa or something like. Like South Africa. That'd be great.
That'd be
sick. In Cape Town.
I don't think they do. I don't think they do European pre-season.
No, I don't
definitely.
think so.
Is there a way of finding like a list of past?
I'm pretty sure they've done Africa. They've done South Africa.
Have they really?
That'd be years ago.
I once got I went to a wedding and the couple were going to South Africa, so I went for their wedding present. I went and got switched £100 to South African dollars. The guy was like, "That's all I've got, £100. Like, so take it." So mate. So I was in like it was in the Tesco's, on the money exchange bit. Mate, the £100 turned into, I was like a fucking millionaire.
Right,
he went, "Here's all your money." I went, "What?" He said, "Have you got a bag?" I had to like swoop it in the bag. Everyone looking at me going, "He's fucking loaded him over there." Thought I was going to get jumped outside for me South African dollars.
That's funny. It's funny you say that. Someone said before that Joe's a poor man's Joe, but I don't know if they meant financially.
What? Probably everything really. Hair. Beard.
Your beard's a bit more.
Nah. Although Joe, what can I say bad about Joe?
His haircut.
You're more manly than Joe.
Yeah, I'm more manly. Yeah, give me a bit of that.
I'm
more manly than me.
You are.
Yeah, I'm more mature.
I think they said it jokingly though.
Yeah.
I don't want you to do the whole time's the greatest.
How much do you think they've worked out there, haven't they?
They've worked out there. I don't know. Every time I see it, it's like Jay's got a cigar in his mouth. Well,
does he still smoke then, Jay?
I don't know. Apparently, he smokes cigars, unless it's just.
I found it interesting. I didn't know whether it was for show or.
Yeah.
Because he's proper like don't smoke, don't drink, do not.
You went out with him in the past. Did he smoke?
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah. So maybe he's nothing wrong with smoking, is there?
See, people smoke cigars in certain circles. Cigars are horrible, though.
Yeah, I've done one and I didn't quite get like.
You're not supposed to inhale cigars, though. You're supposed to I think keep this smoking and just blow it out.
Sorry, mate.
Yeah,
I think that's the plan. I don't know.
I've not done either.
I wouldn't advise it.
You know what I mean?
You don't smoke a cigar?
Nah. Boring, aren't I?
When would you smoke a cigar? What would you
Weddings
celebrate? Wedding,
funeral.
Fucking hell, funeral. Weddings, funerals. What would you smoke a cigar for?
I smoke a cigar when Manchester United win the league next year.
If we won the league, I 100% would be down.
Yeah, that would be good. We'd break some laws, but it'd be great if we fucking had a little cigar on the Watchalong.
I just realised something though. Have we seen Liverpool's starting 11 yet?
I saw a bit of it. Salah's playing, so's Jota.
Have Liverpool got on in their pre-season?
They've done all right, but Salah he looks a bit different now.
What way?
He's bald.
Oh right, okay. Is he? He needs to use sons.co.uk.
He's bald Salah, but
bald Salah.
It was I don't think it was like a complete his own choice. If you get my drift.
Right. Okay. It was going.
No, it's a tactical balding, like to come back stronger. If you get my.
Oh, so he's having a hair transplant.
Exactly.
Ah.
Really?
It's not come out that, but I think when you just randomly bald your head.
It's mad that he went for a hair transplant. Surely he would have done it at the start of the summer because it takes about 6 weeks. Done a little bit of reading. You know you got to sleep upwards for 2 weeks.
Sleep upwards?
Yeah, you
can't
like
a fucking
down.
Dracula.
Yeah, you got to sleep
one of my mates got a hair transplant actually, and it's like proper. They give you like all sorts of stuff that you have to put on it as well. It can be quite irritating, quite itchy. You got to have like this water bottle spray and stuff. It's quite
my mate found it sleeping upwards the hardest thing he's ever done.
What's his hair like now though?
It's good. It's all right. It's good.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's good. But
how much is that setting back?
A couple of grand because he got it done locally around here. He didn't want to go over anywhere else.
There's certain thing I wouldn't do any of that business if you're going abroad or
but sometimes I'm like, there's certain places where I get tried upsold certain things. In the gym, if I've just joined a gym, PTs come up to me like I'm fresh meat, bastards, saying they can turn me into something like a hunk, and then barbers try and send me on a trip to Turkey.
Right.
Yeah, I had one try and send me to is it not Kazakhstan? Somewhere because they've got better equipment, better tech for a good hair transplant.
Right. Okay. What did they do? Like how?
There it is.
Oh yeah. He's looking all right. Actually.
So blatant. Look, the hairline.
Do you know what? He's not looking too bad there.
He's had it filled in, hasn't he?
He had the avatar.
You can see the sides where he's had it filled in.
Yeah.
He's not had a full one. He's just had the bits there.
Because, like, towards the end of the season, he had the kind of avatar thing going on, but.
What we're making of Liverpool for this season?
Airbender.
It'd be interesting for Liverpool this season. Obviously, it's the post-Klopp years.
Yeah, and he got a bit tasted in towards the back end of Klopp's era where things started to fall apart a little bit.
Do you think his announcing the retirement or him leaving early derailed them? I do.
Well, I think
I think they were overachieving throughout the early part of the season.
Let's see you later.
When he did it in 2013, got to remind me, did he do it?
There's F's in the chat that's kind of got me concerned.
Yeah.
Something happened.
Yeah. I remember the day finding out was shocking.
I went to the Burnley.
Salah, Jones, Elliott. They've put that in such like order, innit?
Yeah.
Just random as hell. Oh, it's in number order.
Is there anyone there that you take at United now?
Who would I take out of that team for Liverpool?
So which one of them would go into our squad as it stands and improve that team, do you reckon?
I quite like Jota's finishing.
Canate, Conor Bradley. That's another one. I rate Conor Bradley. I think he's probably better than Mazraoui, especially like with potential. But literally looking at that starting 11, the only ones that I can think that will come in and actually improve the team. There's a lot that will be decent players, but actually improve United's team out of that starting 11 from Liverpool. I can only think Canate, obviously Salah. Salah, maybe Jota.
I do like Jota's finishing.
Jota's great. Yeah, Jota's an underrated baller. And Bradley. So I'd say four of them.
Yeah.
Canate, Salah, Jota, Bradley.
I mean, he's kind of got an interesting first ride as Liverpool manager on his lot, because I don't know if the pressure is going to be too. Is it going to be so on for him to just Champions League football? That's the pressure in it.
Yeah, the thing
There's
is,
no way he's going to have to go push for the league.
The thing is, United sort of get labelled sometimes with sticking with managers too long. I think in the past we might have done, but Liverpool do give their managers time.
Yeah,
you know, if you look at the Hodgsons and what's his name, Rodgers. And stuff. They do stand by them, and a lot of the sort of, it's not like he's replacing a manager that's been sacked. Do you know what I mean, with Klopp as well? So I don't know. Be interesting to see it. He comes with quite a high pedigree though. A lot of people, there was some article saying he's more intelligent than Ten Hag, and I thought, well, it's just written by a Liverpool fan. I was like, all right, okay.
I do like the start of the new season because there's so much to talk about, and there's so much to talk about in terms of.
It's like the beginning of a film, innit? It's like that's what I would love. The football's great, but I do like the sort of narrative of the stuff
chats, the conversation, to see where people have gone. Like even just Liverpool are our team, but even talking about where they might end up. Obviously, we'll get into everything about Man United and get excited for that. But then looking at the title race, are we going to be up there? Is City going to make it 5? Like are Arsenal going to do it this year? Finally, there's so much like you can get your teeth into. It's exciting, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've had a nice couple of weeks off. But I'm ready to talk footy again now.
Right, what's your one?
Oh, another super chat.
Another super chat from KC says, I asked Jay the other night at the tailgate in San Diego where Scotty was. So I had a chat with Ethan instead. McCullough is pretty intimidating in person.
What was Jay's answer? Why I wasn't invited?
McCullough's intimidating in person. I think he's less intimidating in person.
In McCullough, I don't think he's intimidating.
I think for fans, he looks more intimidating on camera than he actually is off it. Off it, he's not. So I don't know.
He's always got a good Instagram, McCullough, hasn't he? His pictures always look fucking quality.
Right. What do you think of United this season? Then what should I spoke to Ronaldo sort of for our chances? What are you? Where are you hoping?
I think consistently we were just consistently average last season, weren't we? To the points where we slipped into poor in a lot of the games.
Yeah.
And what happened in the first league under Ten Hag is we had moments where we were poor, but we often played at an okay level that just gradually meant we were just slightly better than the rest. And we had real standout games where we showed Man City what we can do at Old Trafford, and we went all the way to the Carabao Cup, and that was an amazing day. And getting third was great, But yet, last season really did. It was such a low blow. I hope that Ten Hag can because he talks a good game, and he's talked a lot about the 2 trophies that he's won as Man United manager during this pre-season, and that is true. We can't deny it.
He has every right to do that.
And he has every right to do that. But he hardly mentions finishing the worst Man United have ever finished in the Premier League.
How often do you point out your flaws? Do you know
I
what I mean?
I missed my hairline 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, you're too honest for your own good, you, Joe. But most people like to say, look how amazing I am, rather than look at the shit I've done.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, I know what you mean, but what I'm saying is for me, for more like, I'd rather him to go, right, this is what went wrong last year and here's how we're going to improve it. Where he's talking a bit about, I won 2 trophies, I've done this, I've done that. And I'd like to see a bit more about why did he think it went wrong and what's going to happen now. I think obviously the injuries are just, there's a crisis there, isn't there? And it's continuing.
Yeah.
Like it feels like, I know injuries, there's such a question mark over it because you feel like you can't really have power over how everyone will be, but surely something's going on or wrong here. Well, if you're in a team where every single player gets injured, is it just bad luck or is there actually a deep-rooted thing of why this is happening?
I'd say deep-rooted, probably.
It feels odd.
Yeah.
It feels odd that we're starting the new season with Højlund out.
Yeah.
Euro
He's dismissed that it's his training tactics that have had any issue with that.
Yeah. But if I give everyone food poisoning, I'd say it wasn't my cooking.
That's very true.
Right, so
I love that analogy. Very great. And remind me never to go to yours for tea.
They've got poorly stomachs.
Well, we got Ronaldo.
We've got a great conversation here. You're going to fucking random comments.
Adrian Clark, Scotty, great hair, great tan, too broad to be a Ken doll though.
To be a Ken doll? Do you see yourself as a bit of a Ken doll?
Nah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and Vicky said, you've upset me.
Why?
Over £200 on investing and you ignore me. Vicky, I didn't ignore you. Didn't I go back and say, Vicky, thanks for...
She's done the...
Vicky, she granted a...
We did say cheers, didn't we?
Yeah, she granted a membership before.
Thank you, Vicky.
And I missed it.
Thank you, Vicky. Thank you very much, Vicky.
It's one for you.
I went back and said, thank you.
You did, Ronaldo.
Are you stunned Lucas's not used more in like nights out for like a Lucasade vodka?
No, I've never had that before.
Imagine this, right? Glass smaller than that, double vodka, Lucasade, a little bit of fresh lime, ice.
Oh, okay.
Your eyes lit up a little bit.
Not
massively though.
It's not like that. Yeah. I don't know. Luke says usually after the night of having a hangover,
you might combat it. Do you know what I mean? You might fight the hangover straight away. So you
preemptive measures, you know.
Preemptive measures.
I like that. Yeah.
Or like what about a Capri Sun?
I don't know. Because the thing is, like, I've got kids and are just like. I can't equate. I can't be stealing out of a packed lunchbox to my vodka. That's not a good look. That.
You don't have to swap their.
yeah. Imagine getting the bottles wrong in the morning. You're back.
Fucking hell. Yeah, she was good at school, but she wasn't half singing.
She was getting well into her semblance.
She has to sing ladies because she have a kebab for tea. What's this shit?
Her handwriting was a little off.
Yeah. Ronaldo, what else have we got? Make sure we're...
When's it my go? What time is it?
It's up to you, man. Make sure you like it and press the subscribe.
For that only 20 minutes.
Only 20 minutes to go.
Go what? Yeah, we should have half an hour. Half an hour before. United 1-1, but Liverpool 6-all. See, this is what I mean. Remember on the 3:30am one, I bet it's like could barely read.
No, I mean,
I felt
read. Ronaldo was
we started talking about ordering of supermarkets and stuff.
Yeah, and then we had like conspiracy theories.
You got some coffees dropped off, yeah?
Yeah, Tim Hortons. It was Lauren delivered some Tim Hortons coffee to Stretford Paddock at 3 o'clock in the morning.
I saying like, has she dropped them off? Or
she ordered a delivery to send them.
And the driver's still kicking them out at 3 in the morning?
Yeah, but we couldn't find any, but she managed to get some down there. Yeah.
That's crazy.
That was like, we were saved because had we not had them, there was no way we were making
playing
it
with fire, they
through.
weren't having a coffee at 3 a.m.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep when I got back. But thank you everybody who was getting in touch and kept us awake actually, because there was a fair few number of people that were watching me and Ronaldo. It was like some sort of extreme watch-along.
We got through it because of the comments.
Yeah.
It got to a point where we stopped watching the game.
Yeah.
And it was just like, the comments are asking us questions and we're just answering.
That's such a funny thing. Isn't
It was like, you
Yeah.
can do this, lads.
They were like trying to. They were
it?
like.
You can do this
You
like
can
you do
do
in
this,
charity
yeah.
run.
They were like. They could see us struggling, so they were like.
You can
So-
say,
It is-
did they write,
You know, like it's
They're
like, I'm a YouTuber, get me out of here. Well, we had to,
They were like, what's your favourite childhood memory?
Well, no, what was it? Would you rather
Favourite-
lose a hand or a thumb or
Yeah,
something?
it was like.
What did you say?
And they were like. They were
What
like.
did you say? For
like, would
what's
you-
your favourite childhood memory?
I can't. Something like they were like, would you rather have one hand, or would you have two hands with no thumbs or something like that? Just get
One
Yeah,
hand
for
with one hand.
One normal hand,
Yeah.
or would you have two hands with no thumbs?
Great question. Probably just one hand with
I'd
a thumb.
say
You
one
need the
because
thumb.
you need the thumb. It's pointless.
Yeah, mate.
These don't do
Look
anything.
like a fucking seal. Couldn't do that.
Do you know what's
Couldn't do that.
give Ronaldo some Lucas aid, and someone says, "Do you only read the paid chats?" That's a blatant lie. We
Just read that
most,
one out.
read most of them. Use a part of what make this fun.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, that's what he was going
yeah.
through. That I mean, it was.
So, what did you say about United for the next year? Are you slightly optimistic? Are you optimistic?
I think we can get second.
Right, brilliant.
Second and win the Europa League. Maybe have a good run in both of the domestic cups.
We
And
should- we should-
everyone thinks I'm like cynical and pessimistic. What happens is every single season I get caught up in all the hysteria.
yeah,
right?
100%. You got to.
And then about October, it fucking dips quickly, and it's very hard for me. It's very hard for me to get back on the positive vibe after that.
I think there could be a good couple of... I wouldn't put it past us to go all the way in the Europa League either this year. And somehow that be our saving grace. You know what I mean?
That might be our best chance to get into
Yeah.
the Champions League, depending on how the league form is. But I mean, the injuries are a concern, and we still need to make at least I'd say 2 more signings.
Yeah, and no one survived 3 full seasons at United.
I don't think he. I mean, there's been talk, hasn't there?
Apart from Sterling.
Well, there's been talk that Ten Hag and Ineos have agreed that the bar that will be judged on will be the football as well as the position. So if they're playing good football and they can see progression from last year, but they finish 5th, then that'll be okay for him to keep his job. I'm not too sure how.
There was a little bit of rumours.
I don't believe that.
There was some
completely.
rumours circulating this week about Ruud van Nistelrooy's...
Dwight York. One of Dwight York came out and said it.
that maybe possibly Ruud van Nistelrooy is
Eyeing
there.
up Ten Hag's job.
He's there in the background. Well, maybe not eyeing his job up, but maybe has been brought in case something does go wrong, and then Ruud van Nistelrooy steps up.
He's
and
got experience
takes
as
over.
manager. Where was that? Frankfurt for
Yeah.
for a bit.
Hey.
But I don't think he did too well.
I'm glad that you're talking, because obviously as a man in the chat, there's too much negativity going on in the chat.
What about?
You're in there arguing amongst yourselves. There's positive vibes only.
Yeah, well, the arguing about
PVO.
PVO, man.
So
POV.
everyone arguing in the chat, pack it in, and
What are they arguing about though? Like,
Vicky's
look at
still
it.
not happy with me.
Oh,
Says
okay.
I've gifted tons and you're taking the piss. Nice.
Wow.
We're not taking a piss.
What do you want, Vicky? We can only say
Vicky!
thank
Can
you.
we say thank
He's
you? I
got
don't
a
know.
fucking iPad. We ain't not taking the piss.
What we'll
We have a
do
read here.
is
Yeah.
we'll get a signed picture of Jay to you.
Nah, because
Good job.
say that?
Bloody hell.
Coming off of
X17
that.
Aerial Consultancy has said.
Right,
Good
can
job.
one of the producers
do
like...
you really think that will go down well with Jay's missus? No chance.
No, I don't live there.
X17 Aerial Consultancy just says, good job, I'm seeing the side piece on Tuesday.
Oof.
Joe said,
Who announces that?
Fanny,
It?
Fanny Aarons said, Joe, why are you sober at 12:30 on a Saturday? Great
I was
question.
disappointed by that, actually.
I thought- I thought he would have been drunk.
I was
Some
hoping.
rails, though.
He'd been texting me since about 2 o'clock today saying, what time are we starting? What do you mean an hour before? Because did you say Joe Smith told you just to rack up at half time?
Yeah, Joe Smith told me this.
Kick off.
I don't want to make it out like I don't want to be here. I do love this. This is class. But in the build-up all day, I'm thinking, shit, I've got to go work later. So like,
This
and it's
isn't
not really work.
work,
This isn't
you
work.
know.
Yeah, but shit, I've got to go talk later. Joe went, oh, do us a favour. Do this for us. And just rock up 5 minutes before kick-off and then you'll be sound. So I went, brilliant, yeah. Then you text me saying we've got an hour before. But to be fair, it's flown by.
goes
I'm not gonna lie to you. We could have done half an hour. Jay would have ended up saying nothing, but Jay would have been.
Okay, be honest on here. Remember when United shirts, when United was shit? No, me either. Oh. Right, so we've got some great ones in. Up the paddock, yeah. Great to see you. Tyler says, I love chicken pot noodle soup. Thoughts?
I've gone vegetarian.
Okay. Really?
4 weeks now.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You know what's
Well,
my-
pescatarian.
Oh,
That
sea
soup,
bass is nice,
yeah.
isn't it?
Obviously, Eminem released an album a couple of weeks ago, innit? And
Yeah.
There was a line that he said that reminded me of that soup bar. He
What
said,
did he say?
like, they're putting words in my mouth, like...
Oh, it goes like
alphabet soup.
Yeah, it goes. I can't get these voices out of my head. They're putting words in my mouth like alphabet soup. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
brilliant. And then it goes on to that.
Fuel with Jay.
Yeah,
That was...
mint,
what
the
a song
bars
that
and
is.
that, yeah.
Jesus. The P. Diddy one was a bit...
I know. Yeah.
It was a bit...
Have you heard the new Kanye West album that came out today?
What, he dropped a new album today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It mentions United in it. It mentioned Manchester United.
He
He
loves
mentions Man United in it. What did
Yeah,
he say?
The lyric.
He does a diss track about us.
No, not a diss track. no.
Andy Raff says, Joe, get your chopper out. Fucking hell.
The lyric is. I don't think. It might be a feature.
Get your chopper out.
Chopper's a funny name for it. What
He
do you
goes.
call
Imagine.
yours?
He goes. Imagine you could visit your ancestors. Are you listening?
Sorry.
I'm doing my. Imagine you could visit your ancestors and all the people we lost, and you could dance with them. We'd probably be more united than Manchester. And that's on the new Kanye West album today. It's decent,
No
that, innit?
way.
Yeah. On Sky.
That's
City.
class.
The album's
Well, obviously, he's
Very
really
on
mad,
brand
man.
for Scotty to write that down.
So,
Re-
talk to me about being vegetarian then. What happened? What changed? What,
Yeah.
what went, not went wrong, but what, when did you decide vegetarian was the way?
My
Who's done
daughter
it?
went vegetarian.
Oh, that's nice.
So, pescatarian, so now I was sort of forced into it.
You
But
can-
it's good, man.
I can't read.
Literally feeling like I'm sleeping shitloads better. Seriously.
That can't be right.
Seriously, like,
What, because you're not eating bacon?
I don't know. Like, I mean,
Does the Xanax not help that?
the Xanax, yeah, and the Rohypnol and all sorts of stuff. No, like, I don't know how long I keep it up. But you got kids and she wants to do it, so I'm going to encourage
No,
her
that's good. That is good.
joining in.
Becky, my partner's pescatarian. We only buy fish in, but when I go out, I'm
Yeah. But I've been currying shitloads of stuff. like,
Curry?
yeah,
Curry's great.
curry everything. Who's this now? So the Americans have been having that's someone parachute into the stadium against Real Betis, and now someone's singing. Is it South Carolina they're in?
Yeah, I still find it pretty. I mean, and obviously we've got such amazing followers here on Paddock when you go live and you speak to people around the world. But when you see stadiums filled with fans who have probably, I bet tickets aren't cheap and probably been outpriced a little bit. It's great to see because we obviously we're lucky from Manchester. I've got such an amazing club so close to us, but it's like, wow, there's still thousands of people who will pay a lot of money to come and just get 90 minutes of a friendly game.
Oh yeah,
And that's a class thing to see.
But the stadium was dead against Real Betis.
I did think that a little bit, but maybe you just don't know how much to take the piss for the tickets.
Yeah.
It could have been about $250 those tickets.
Where is South Carolina in America? Is it?
Oh, what's
Are
going
you
on
gonna say a bit south than north?
Yeah, it's not
Oh,
north, it's south. Do you know what?
Yeah, but it's south. Whereabouts? Like Midwest. Where is it?
You tell them.
Midwest for what?
Where's North? Where's South Carolina in America? Is it like the? Is
Aren't we
it on the?
in
Is it on the
North
Bible
Carolina?
Belt?
I don't know, it always confuses me, that type of where stuff are.
Can one of the producers find out?
Here, I'm going Chicago first. St. Patrick's Day, booked in.
Ooh, that'd be.
UDR Forces, when
The
is...
crack will be good then.
Crack will be
I've always
great,
got to go Boston for the Irish to have
That'd
Paddy's
be-
Day.
yeah, that'd
Because
be cool,
they dye the River green, don't they?
Yeah, that's what we're looking forward
Ronnie,
to.
when is the A-team back?
Excuse
to
me.
UDR Joe,
Cheeky
Steve,
bastards.
Jay, Adam, etc.
We're in America.
I don't know, they're in America right now. They'll be
What
back.
the hell? Is that where he is? All right. It doesn't say where that is. You just put a black... There! So it's on the...
Oh, it's on the west coast, east coast.
on the East Coast.
So it must have been just.
Ah, so that's why this one's not kicked off till 12:30. That's why.
That must be. Is that Georgia?
I don't
is
know.
that
If anyone's from America, let
The
us know.
state of Georgia.
South Carolina's the state.
Oh, it's South Carolina the state.
It doesn't matter how
right.
big states are.
The
you know what I
states
mean?
are like bigger than fucking England, aren't they?
Crazy, innit? I once saw a TikTok the other day, and a guy was driving to somewhere,
Yeah.
and he was on the same road. Do you know when he says you're on this road for a certain amount of miles?
Yeah.
He was on one road, and he said you've got 364 miles left on this one road, and I thought that is absolutely mad.
Wow.
Oh, another super chat there.
If you could eat only one type of
Cuisine.
start again. If you could
I miss Fred.
eat only one type of cuisine for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Great question. I think the easiest one to go down is the Italian route because of just how much variety there is.
Oh, yeah.
Because you can.
You're not allowed to.
Mate,
I'm not allowed to have my own. Right, okay.
Ask me how many
Because then I could just go Jamaican cuisine.
On Saturday.
Well, you can have that. There's no problem with saying that.
Jamaican cuisine or I think Thai.
I'd
food.
probably say Thai, you know.
Thai food I could have.
Thai.
Thai
You know what I'm
food's good.
banging at the
Thai food's
moment?
good.
Like Korean food.
Korean food, mate. Korean food
A lot-
all
Korean-
day. I tell you what I could
a lot of
do.
people
I could
say
bath in ramen.
Mexicans.
A lot of people say
Give me
Mexican.
some Japanese food.
Mexican's
all right. Do you know what? I'm not a big.
Actually, no, you were slagging them off.
I'm not a fan of sour cream or guac.
You were slagging off
Tacos.
tacos the other day.
No, the only thing I'm slagging off tacos is places in Manchester are getting too out there. Right, this is not the Mexicans' fault, but it's a bit like tapas. Tapas in Manchester now is like £9 a plate. Whereas what tapas is about is, I think there's problems with the traffic. What tapas is about is like £2 small plates and just getting pissed and eating tapas, like eating small.
Yeah, I
little
know
bites.
what tapas is.
So when you go to taco places around Manchester where it's like £12 for two and it's one little bit of fish,
Yeah.
that's what I was annoyed at. Joe happened to order beautiful tacos,
Yeah.
and I was annoyed at him for
I
it.
think he used to do good tacos. The coffee pot. I don't know if they're doing it anymore.
Yeah, they still do it.
They
Yeah,
did it
yeah,
because
yeah.
I remember during the pandemic and stuff,
Yeah,
like
they're still
the
doing it
queues outside, they were banging them. I do like Mexican food.
A lot of people say in the UK can't do Mexican properly, and I agree because obviously I've had a bit of Mexican in England. I went to San Diego on a tour last year, and
Different.
I had Mexican food in San Diego, and it is extremely different.
Yeah.
But you know, I mean,
So,
what is health? Do we have to think about health?
Nah, man, just go
Go
live your
Indian,
life.
I love Indian food.
Yeah, but I could every day of your life you've got to have like.
Yeah, but then you can go for something lighter, can't you? Because if I'm picking Indian,
Yeah.
I could maybe go for the
suppose.
South Indian foods where it's a little bit more street food, where you got the dosas and stuff like that. Oof, there's some nice food. India, would we ever? I bet the tour could.
I'd love
do
them to go to
incredible
India,
things
man.
from
I'd
India.
love them to go to India.
I'd love to go to India, mate.
That's a quality place. Oh, they're coming
Yeah,
out
Jamaican
now.
food is good. Oh, great.
Are they?
Yeah.
Did you see they kept cutting to like cars on the road?
Yeah.
Oh, so we want a wine gun, by the way. It's 3 o'clock.
It's treat
Da,
o'clock.
da, 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 da. Wine gums.
When does it kick off at?
Wait. Thank
I'm
you.
going to go nip to the loo.
UDR4 says a drink with George Best, a footy chat with Cantona, or a dinner with Sir Alex Ferguson.
Dinner with
A
Sir
dinner
Alex.
with Sir Alex Ferguson.
I've met Sir Alex. I know Cantona.
George Best would just get me too pissed.
Yeah.
I won't be able to remember it. But Sir Alex would bring out a great bottle of red. You'd have some nice food. Get a bit boozy, but you'd still have that chat. And do you know what? Dinner, you can make it last for ages, couldn't you?
Yeah.
3 or 4 courses. A little glass of red.
That's a red.
Do you like red wine?
I'm a white wine person. Pinot Grigio.
A little close up of Salah there with his head. He's not looking too bad. You're like a Pinot, yeah. Hey, should we try and stun our kid when he gets back? If I say one word, we go, whoa!
Oh shit. And just make him seem surprised.
What should the word be? Offside. If I go offside, me and you go, whoa!
No.
Just to
No.
spook him.
Say red card. Red card? What? Yeah.
We go a bit mad.
Yeah. Red card? What's that for?
Yeah, me and you, every time there's a tackle, we keep
Oh.
getting confused that there's a red card.
Or just go red card or kick-off delay. Half an hour. 30
Hey,
minute kick.
if you shout offside, I'm going to go, whoa, every single time I go get a fucking trap. Oh. Anyway, kick off delay.
Kick-off delay.
What, are you joking?
Fuck.
Half an
30
hour?
minute kick-off delay.
Fucking hell.
Oh, my car park's going up, man.
Mate, it's a fucking joke because of
I'm
the
joking,
traffic.
Yes.
Bit of banter there for you.
John Oliver says, Joe, put your knees away. Nobody wants to see that.
That actually made me laugh. Sorry about that. Sorry about my knees being on show. I've got very white knees, haven't I?
You not been out in the sun?
I have been out in the sun actually, but
Do you catch the sun well? No.
Not really, no, sadly. I'd like to catch the sun a bit more, but no, I'm very much a factor 30 boy as well.
Don't eat into the mic though.
Yeah,
I'm getting my Joe Smith. Joe would be having a panic attack with people eating on camera now.
Mate, Joe Smith eats on the Sloppy Joes like an absolute...
When Joe Smith's doing a 1 o'clock in the morning watch
what's
along,
that?
then he can start talking about eating on the mic. Get your score predictions in, right? Ronaldo, what do you reckon?
I'm going 2-0.
Sure, is the penalties then?
Oh,
fuck that.
shit, man. Doesn't matter for us anyway. We'll be doing a review by then.
No. Do we find? Can we find that out as well? Do we have penalties if it's a draw? Joe, what are you going for? What's your score?
I unfortunately think Liverpool just are going to put... Well, because they've got quite a good attacking lineup, they might put 1 or 2 past us, but I hope we've got it in us.
How many likes have we got?
2-2.
What, how many likes? That's a good question. We have 205 likes.
How many people are watching?
1,000 people watching.
Mate,
Get
get
them
those
likes
to 300 likes, yeah?
So that tells me that only a fifth
Quick math.
Red card.
of the watchers.
Whoa!
Let's get to 500 likes, please, and we'll get Joe to put his legs away. Or we can get him to
Yeah,
show
get him to put 'em up, mate.
show more of his legs,
Take the
depending on
shorts
which
off.
way you're inclined.
Is Vicky still upset with us?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know what happened there. Well,
Did she spend 200 quid?
no, not in the chat about overtime. But
Oh,
I think
right.
she thinks that we were taking a piss out of him when
Oh, we weren't, Vicky.
When we-
We
when
weren't
No,
we-
not
Vicky.
at all, Vicky.
when he wasn't.
Vicky, don't get us in trouble. Right, it's my last Chris now. I'm hiding them.
Vicky's at home writing an email now, isn't she?
Yeah.
Well, you lot were away.
So he's saying we don't mean it, and then Scotty always follows it with
No,
like a
she
joke.
thought-
I don't know. Do you know what I mean?
I could have done that.
You can
like,
tell
you know.
he takes it personal, so I don't know.
I just like to
Funky camera angle for kickoff, innit? Why are we on like a sledge?
I'm going United 3-2.
Really?
Yeah. I think Sancho's going to get a couple today.
Really?
Threesome vibes.
What do you think the chances of an overhead kick in this game?
You don't see enough overhead kicks.
No.
Garnacho's can't be matched, can it?
What time are they actually kicking off at? Oh, they're not. They've come out too early, haven't they? They're all here not knowing what to do. Fresh air inspecting. You like the new top?
I don't like the shorts.
The way kit's crazy good.
The blue one's mint.
I might actually get that. Oh, it's gone on here. I might actually get the new top. The blue one.
That's gone back, that. That's just the build-up again you've clicked, I'm pretty sure.
Nah, it looks pretty good now.
Is it?
Look at that, American Scousers. How would they sound? What's going on here? Why is this so like...
Oh, we're off.
Yeah,
Kick
we're
off.
What are people's score predictions?
A lot of scores, man. I can't read. Ooh, gee, what's going on there? Is it weird that Wan-Bissaka's basically at Upton Park
Yeah.
and he's still playing?
Like, what happens if he gets injured?
Huh.
I mean, and the likelihood of that is pretty good.
Huh.
It will be the most United and Eric Ten Hag thing ever if we're trying to get rid of Wan-Bissaka to fund like the deals for like Mazuari or maybe a midfielder, but Ten Hag decides to play him in a pre-season friendly anyway. He gets injured and then we.
If you're
can't sign.
Wan-Bissaka though, you've only got 1 year left in your contract and you ain't that keen on what West Ham are offering. Just like feign injury, just see it out.
Probably something like that.
How much do you think the players take? Have they senior players take a game like this seriously?
I don't know. I think you'd want to win, wouldn't you?
No, you want to win. You want to get winning habits.
Yeah. Oh. God, sorry, can I get a wine gun there?
Oh yeah, have your sweets back.
Nah, these sweets are for us.
What do you think of Ten Hag's attire? We were talking about like
What, his fashion sense?
well-dressed footballers the other day. You said Mainu, didn't you?
Yeah, Ten Hag looks ready.
He still bikes to the bakery on a daily basis, doesn't
He
he?
looks ready for.
He's altering him in there.
Yeah, he loves it.
What's his outfit? Oh, he looks ready for like.
That's like I think that's Paul Smith as
Yeah,
well.
he looks ready for Wimbledon.
Do you think we just give him loads of Paul Smith because we're sponsored by them, aren't we?
Oh, really? Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would make sense because I feel like I've only ever seen Ten Hag wear United given gear. Oh shit!
Oh, fucking hell.
Honestly, like he wears his United merch everywhere, and then the other clothes that he actually does wear are through sponsors from the clubs.
What would you do if you were a manager? Would you go suit and tie? Would you go Casual.
I'd go smart casual.
I go smart, I guess. Yeah.
Did you not go something a bit wild to put like the opposition on?
I'd probably be a quarter zip guy.
Right. Yeah. I'd probably go suit me.
Them socks are funky.
Yeah, because I think he's wearing Clarks as well. Scotty.
Yep.
You
Got his
wearing
Jamaican.
Clarks on?
Jamaican on. Everybody.
Nice them.
Yeah, nice.
Here we go.
I got my scruffy pants on
Oh,
because I thought no one would see
Sancho's
it.
full Stein as well, isn't he?
These are my dog walking pants. You got a dog, haven't you?
No.
Oh, no, you don't have a dog.
Do you have a cat?
No, I don't like cats.
Why do you not like cats?
I just don't trust them. I
Yeah,
don't.
they're,
I
up,
like
they're up to something, aren't they?
dogs need,
Constantly
need you. When you come home to a dog, it runs towards you and misses you and stuff. Cat only comes to you when it wants something off you and then pisses off when it's got it. Can't trust a cat.
Sounds like less work.
That's one way of looking at it. We don't have a cat. What's the point? You're not getting any affection from it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh. How's he still got it? Use that anyway. Oh, Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones, Harvey Elliott not making England squad. Upset a lot of Liverpool fans who then took it out on Kobe Mainoo.
Yeah.
Really, yeah. Yeah, but Kobe Mainoo smashed it. Mason Mount needs a...
Big season for him.
Yeah, huge season. I mean, I hope... When we brought him last year, there was a sense of a bit of optimism in the air because we did the deal so early and it felt kind of right. I don't know if the Mount was great considering...
Ooh, Mo Salah against Harry Amos.
Oh, here we go.
Go on, Aaron.
Oh my.
This could be Aaron Wan-Bissaka's last game for United. Oh,
Ooh,
fuck.
I knew he was shooting there. You know when you've bagged a little bit.
Yeah.
I come up with a great Ahmed Diallo tune. Chant.
Oh, I think I heard it. No,
No, you didn't. That was the Hamas. I was just joking around with that one. I do throw them out just to take the piss out bad they are.
Special, yeah.
But the Diallo one's good. If he scores, I'll share it.
Yeah, brilliant. What's it to the tune of?
Can't tell you, so you'll get it straight away.
Do you remember that time you annoyed someone?
I annoy people on a daily basis, Joe. No, I do not remember.
Song, and someone said it wasn't. Someone took it really seriously. Who writes some of the songs?
Oh yeah.
I was fuming.
Yeah, he goes because we're not using the same chants that other clubs use. Like, all right, who made you freaking John Lennon of the Stretford end? Chill out. People are too serious on social media.
Yeah, so serious.
Oh my god.
Here we go.
Ooh.
You love social media, though, don't you? You're always winding people up, aren't you?
Oh, on Twitter?
What was your biggest wind-up, do you think?
I don't know. I'm not a wind-upper. I just say
What tweet got the most response?
I just say what I feel like.
The biggest abuse I got, or the one that went viral, was where's the worst place in the UK? Answer, Sunderland. And it went off. I had people from Sunderland kicking off me. Like,
really?
what are you basing this on? And so on and so on.
Yeah.
And then started inviting me to come to Sunderland to show me the nice spots of it. And I was only basing it on. I went to watch United versus Sunderland one season, and we got tickets for the Sunderland then, and the coppers got hold of us, and we weren't allowed in. So we had to spend the afternoon in Sunderland Town Centre, and I know it's a town that's gone through a lot of poverty and stuff, so there wasn't a lot there. A Greg's in a pub.
I mean, do you have somewhere like that? I've got something like that, but I get it shit when I say it.
So you shit house.
Birmingham.
Birmingham's
awful.
Really? Is that not? I've not been for years, so I can't really pass any comments.
Nah, there's one bit that's really good. Digbeth. I love that around there. But
It's an atrocious city.
That's weird for the size of it. You'd have thought it was. They like to profess to be the second city, don't they, the Brummers?
Yeah, it's meant to be the second city, second capital. When it realistically is Manchester. That's
Oh, everyone knows that. Manchester's the New York of England, isn't it?
I got lots of shit from people from Birmingham for that. Yeah, Manchester's like the New York.
It is, man.
Nah, is it?
Of England.
Nah, but New York's more a lot like London.
Yeah, but London's a capital, though, isn't it? So
It's more. I'd say Manchester's the second city, not Birmingham.
where's your favourite city in America?
I haven't been that many places.
I've only ever been to New York. I'm excited to go explore.
But I think
a little
San
bit.
Diego is my favourite place I went to.
Yeah, Jay was singing about San
What
Diego.
about what's your favourite city?
Mine's Atlanta.
Is it really?
I
Yeah.
love Atlanta, man. Yeah, really, really good.
I'll tell you what was wild. We went to Canada. That was Toronto and Niagara Falls was
Good player, man.
crazy. What's your favourite city in England?
That's not Manchester.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it
Good
because I'm not.
interception, Collier, step in.
Go on.
Go on, Collier.
Go on.
No!
Oh, should have scored.
Sharp there.
Taking
Whoa.
tonight's opponents out of the situation. I love going out in Liverpool.
Liverpool
It
is
is a
great.
top night out.
Liverpool's a great night out.
I think Liverpool nights out are overrated.
You think?
I think it's better. It's more of a daytime city.
I know.
Well, that's what I mean. Like day
Yeah.
sessions. But
Day sessions are better there.
No, but it's a nice sense of a little bit of safety in the night because everyone there's like just a one sort of area. There's not too much walking about.
The thing is with Liverpool, it's different to sort of Manchester. Like you can walk through Manchester tonight, and you wouldn't hear the Mancunian accent as predominantly. You go in Liverpool, you know where you are. you know where you are.
Because Liverpool's actually got like a prettier, nicer, more scenic town centre.
It's on the dock
that
as well,
Manchester,
yeah.
and it's got the docks and the coast. It's like it's a better spot for day place than I think Manchester is. But I think Manchester's nightlife's better than Liverpool's. If I do say so myself.
What about somewhere like Bath or York? Do you like those old school cities?
Someone said Bristol in the chat.
Bristol's fucking great.
Bristol's a
I've
great
never
night
been
out.
to Bristol on night out.
Oh, it's
but I've
unbelievable.
only been there once, and it was to play football against Bristol City. Other than that,
Have you heard about that fire that never goes out? It's not a Smith. So.
That's good. In Bristol.
I'm sure I was either pissed or maybe someone was winding me up, but there was a fire on a street, and apparently, like, people in Bristol can't let it go out. And it just constantly burns.
Fucking hell.
See if people know what I'm talking about there, Ronnie.
Last time I went to Bristol, me and Jay were there doing some. We were presenting on something, and I had to dress as a pirate because apparently it's famous for pirates, Bristol.
Is it?
Yeah, I think was it Blackbeard or whatever came from around there. Liverpool on
Did
the
he? Yeah,
attack.
Blackbeard came from Bristol. Oh, Liverpool have scored.
He shouldn't be getting through that many
And that
people
just
there.
rolled straight through.
I don't think Onana could see enough because there's so many
Fucking
players in front of
hell.
him.
too easy. 1-0 Liverpool. I think deflected off Harry Amas, shot by Carvalho. He cuts inside Casemiro way too easy in the box.
Yeah,
Too much
not
space
fun.
and time.
1-0
to the bin dippers.
Is Maguire with us at all? Has he travelled?
Yeah, I think he has, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh,
But he's not on the pitch now. Or is he on the subs bench? Could we
He's
have a look?
who
comes
falls
up-
there?
yeah, comes-
Casemiro.
Goes
Hey.
through Evans' legs. Just cuts inside Casemiro. Too easy, man.
It's a little bit easy that. 1-0 Liverpool, 10 minutes gone.
Nah, it's not looking good. Oh, Mickey Noom says, I live right next to the fire. It's on Strokes Croft. It's
What's the story behind it?
more of a hobo fire. It fucking stinks.
What?
Oh my god.
No wonder it was on all the time.
At what point do you think, you know what, there's a fire, we've got to keep it going? Like
I thought that's great. I thought what a great. But now it makes sense because everyone was huddled around it, smacking up.
Oh jeez.
Some people say there's no
Nice.
rules in Bristol's.
Bristol does what it wants. I saw that.
Stoke Croft stinks with the fire. If it weren't for the fire, you'd be able to smell piss.
Oh my god.
That's why they keep doing it. It's like,
That's why they keep lighting
like a
it.
deodorant for the...
That's mad. Cameron S says, Joan visiting Manchester for 10 days. Got any good recommendations for restaurants? Got anything you want to throw his way?
Depends what vibe you're looking for, mate.
Yeah. You want to go for a little bit more posh and upbeat? You've got some good spots like Hawksmoor or Onda, or there's a place called Scoff, which is great. Climate as well, or Climat, some people call it. That's on top.
There's a lot more posh restaurants than those, I reckon. Could just say Sexy Fish, Ivy Asia.
Yeah, but their chains, their shit, they just get their stuff frozen in and microwaved.
Uh,
Do you know what I mean?
There's a
Like,
great-
Could say
there's a
what-
great
they're not owned by someone who
Peter,
like.
Peter Street, Gordon Ramsay's thing.
Yeah, again, these are good places to charge 40 quid, but they've not got the local butcher coming. They've got stuff that's shipped from a factory in somewhere in the middle, and just like the Ivies.
Mount's in.
Should have two.
Two fucking hell.
Dixie's Chicken. Someone said that's a good show.
What's the Korean place called in the triangle? What's it called? What's that?
What, Hello Oriental? Where you go downstairs?
No, it's not Hello Oriental. What's the name of the? I think Mowgli's is there as well. What's that?
Oh, the Corn Exchange.
Yeah, the Corn Exchange. The Korean place in there. It's really nice.
Is that like? So it's not Tampopo, not that place.
No.
There's a I've not tried it. Yeah, that's like we've got some of the best ramen in the, and I mean this, in the whole of the UK.
Yeah.
New Wave Ramen's unbelievable. House of Pho is great. Maki Ramen as well is great.
I thought that was flying in then, you know.
Nah, I could tell like it was just wide, but the whole
ball
time.
comes out to Rashford. It looks like he's got a decent chance.
The press has been alright.
About 25 yards out and spoons it wide.
Where do you like to eat the most then if you're going for a dream night meal out in town?
Ivy Asia.
Ivy Asia.
You said that, but I actually think the food's unbelievable there. And I'm very harsh on a big food critic, but I think Ivy Asia's food's ridiculous. I don't think I've ever went there and not had an amazing meal.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's an amazing spot. And the food
the ambience, the visuals are great in every sense of the word, and the food and the vibe is perfect.
Yeah, the actual look, it's a stunning place.
Yeah,
the food.
And you think you're saying like scoff and that's better?
Hey, have you seen this scoff? It's unbelievable. But I know what you mean. Best Indian.
Offside.
Akbar's is great.
He's offside, Jota. What's going on?
Akbar's down Liverpool Street.
Yeah, that's a nice little spot with the hanging kebabs.
Yeah.
There's a couple other like more interesting spots that do rice and free, which you can have an experience there. This and that being one.
Yeah. We had a couple of moments other than that. It's been, I think the only one that's looked sharp today is Collier.
Manchester United is rubbish without Ronaldo. Do you think?
Ronaldo, like super fanboys are like insane, aren't they?
They're not stopping, are they? 1.3k people watching. Give us a like on this, please. We've got over 300 likes. Let's get to 500, please.
Please, we're begging you.
And I will put my knees away.
Oof.
It's a big incentive, isn't it? You'll put your knees away. Okay,
you love wine gums, you.
Nah, I feel like I'm just got the munchies because wine gums aren't even like wine gums aren't that great. This game's not been as end to end and as lively as the best one.
I'll probably put a link to decent food spots on my Instagram for you. There you go. There's a place down here that does really posh kebabs called Bab. Have you ever tried there? That's stunning.
No.
Oh, here we go. Liverpool having a bit of fun here.
I've not even seen Liverpool's bench.
No.
Rashford's in down the right, down the left. Cuts inside, passes it to Collier, just a little bit behind him though. Pass appreciation, pass detail is important. And now it breaks on.
There you go.
Do you know when they talk about like
Jarosendo, Bajetic, Chambers, Phillips, Doak, Van der Berg, Morton, Blair, Stevenson.
Yeah,
here's one for you. Do you know when they talk about playing?
Rashford skipped past Quance, who's not as good as everyone thinks.
Oh, he should have gone wide there.
Yeah.
Go on,
Pass it! That's it. Come on, Ahmad.
Come on, Ahmad.
Then we can hear his song. Fucking hell. That was bad. Do you know like games like the Community Shield?
Yeah.
That one game in particular. And people talk about games abroad. I'd just play that somewhere.
Yeah.
Why, you know, if everyone's dying for a competitive game of football outside, no Premier League games would ever go outside of the UK.
Yeah, there's no
Just
reason why.
play.
The thing is, because
Stick the Community Shield somewhere.
and as United and City are in it this season, I prefer to spend money to go abroad to watch United in the Community
We just
Shield
did Wembley 4 or 5 weeks ago.
rather than go to Wembley and pay for that.
Salah's scaring me.
Salah. Bless you.
Damn. He keeps almost like...
What do you think's going to happen to Nunes at Liverpool? Because he went a bit off a wild one at the end of the year, didn't he?
Oh yeah, when he went to batter people in the...
Yeah, he's gone a bit wild, punching people in the crowd and stuff.
How did they get on Uruguay to get to the semis?
Yeah, and then obviously the
He won't
final
back.
was Argentina, Colombia.
He looks like someone's drawing his beard in with pen on it. You know, like when kids get dolls and they get a biro. It's not a real
I
beard.
used to
that.
get Action Man. Do you like Action
Yeah, like
Man?
that's like Action Man sort of stuff.
I loved Action Man.
You know,
Yeah.
Used to.
they're not very inclusive in it over there.
Nope.
You're a guy.
What do you reckon to Sancho starting number 9? Or is it a false?
I think Sancho's meant to be false 9, but he's not really done much when he's had the opportunity. I think Rashford's looked pretty sharp, Collier's looked pretty sharp. Outside of that, there's nothing much that's happened. I like the new pressing setup we've got's quite interesting though.
Poke said that Nunes deleted everything from Liverpool off his Insta.
Yeah.
That was from towards the end of the season.
Yeah.
He was getting quite a lot of stick.
Daniel Berry says Sancho is false everything. Can we put the aircon on a little bit again? Has it got off?
I feel like it doesn't feel like it's on, does it?
Well,
It's back on now.
Sancho with the pretend press. Go on, got too much space there.
Hey, tell you what. Go on.
See you in him.
send him.
Nice.
Go on.
It's too easy.
It looks a bit like they are. When you go on the attack, you do get a lot more space than you probably would normally do. At a Premier
Liverpool
League
are
game.
getting loads of space at the back though.
Look a bit too open, don't we?
This is the issue with us and it was last season when we seem to get our pressing game right. We seem to have so much space behind us. We don't know how to defend us, against it when we're losing the ball.
Oh, that run seemed like it was on.
Oh, I had a great point then, but I forgot it. I was looking forward to saying it as well.
I should just blurt it out.
I know, but I forgot what I was going to say.
Well, the comments saying, Joe, anything?
Oh, everyone's saying, just block the little knobhead. Oh, because someone keeps saying, can you shout me out? I'm not going to shout you out. No, you're saying it loads. So
No, when you
kick
shout
him
out,
out.
you're
Everyone's
not
like,
gonna-
Steve says to kick him out. Is there a radio channel, Tyler Wood says, that broadcasts the United match in the UK? Do they not do their own? Man United do their own radio commentary on the app?
Do they? I don't have no
I'm
idea.
pretty sure. Oh no, everyone's asking for a shout out, which is annoying.
Just the copy.
Yeah. Scott Hamilton, I'm not shouting you
How
out.
many likes have we got?
Oh, mate, too many. YouTube been in touch. 732, which means we did go up 50. I got a very tickly nose all of a sudden.
732 likes.
372, sorry.
If it gets to 500 likes, Joe will say, give 5 shout outs.
Take my pants off.
Well, let's not do that. Just stay where we are.
Kira says, how are we playing? We're alright.
It's
Bit poor.
it's not nothing really of note, to be fair.
Isn't it mad that Skittles are all the same flavour?
Are they?
Just different colour shells.
Did
Wait,
not know
Oh!
that. That was something.
Great cross by Mount, header,
Actually, I might be wrong
opportunity
there.
6 yards out from Sancho. We didn't get enough on it.
Oh, Rashford, that's just a lazy pass, that man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, that's our mate. Who's doing the
Crikey.
Yeah, no.
that's our mate doing the commentary, isn't it, Joe?
Liam.
Liam Bradford on the
Great,
on the
lovely
comms.
guy.
Yeah, lovely man.
Tall guy.
Tall. How tall?
Tall.
Oh, mate, he's fucking tall. 6'7".
Tall.
It's bigger than Joe Smith.
6'7". Yeah.
Yeah, tall.
That's NBA tall.
Hard to high five. Apparently the Skittles fact isn't true. Yeah, but the original Skittles, I thought they were all different. I thought they were all the same flavour, but just different shell colours.
Do you want another fun fact about food? That was alliteration. But do you know the beginnings of cornflakes, why they were invented?
I actually do, but I'll let you tell it because it's
You know
mad.
Ronaldo. See if you can guess. Why do you think cornflakes were invented? Ronaldo?
You won't.
No way in a million years you'll get this.
Cornflakes.
Yeah. What were they? All right, I'll help you out. They were a deterrent to stop something.
Oh yeah, Skittles all.
Would they like to stop vermin?
No.
No, yeah, I mean it was to stop something.
Was it to?
Oh, you said that with a deterrent.
I'm glad you broke down what deterrent means. Well done, Joe.
Oh, I'm thinking of M&M's apparently. Yeah, sorry about that.
Was it to?
The beautiful game. I will do that. People have got it. Daniel Leaper's got it. I won't say what it is though. Stan K has got it.
Cornflakes were invented to prevent people from masturbating.
How does that work?
It didn't work. That's
Yeah,
it was a pastor, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure it was a religious bloke who was trying to stop people from
master wanking.
self-pleasuring. I'm glad you went. You
how-
went straight for the W word. I'm trying to use everything.
pulling the head off it. Oh,
No,
good
so
pass.
how would that have worked though?
I don't actually know. What
So
was his
Rashford
reasoning?
down there again.
Can anyone let us know what the reasoning was in the comments?
Well, he was surrounded
Daniel
by
Leaper says there's a film about him.
Oh! Apparently, he must have been surrounded by too many wankers.
Yeah, I might start
yeah,
inventing a series.
okay. Boom, boom. Well, I'm confused to what the cornflake would have done.
Well, it's to eat. I don't think they were rubbing them somewhere.
Someone says, Poke says it makes me want to jack off more.
You know, sexy kestrel.
I don't know.
Is that?
If someone let us know why, what the reasoning was that he thought cereal would stop people from,
The only way I could think. Ooh,
Oh, it's all going on.
Rashford
It's a
kicking off.
friendly. Rashford giving it a little bit here.
only
He's like, chill out.
only way I could imagine is if you have to get like cornflakes stuck to your hands, and I guess it can't happen. Oh.
Nice. Oh,
That was brilliant.
Great. Rashford's looking on
Amazing.
fire.
Rashford's been fucking sharp, man.
Oh.
That whole this is very sharp. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Brings it down with his right and onto his left.
I thought-
Turns and shoots.
Williams
wide.
says about the Kellogg's, the cornflakes thing. I already said it. If you moved around, you'd be heard. What?
Oh
I
shit.
don't think that makes sense.
Oh.
Yeah, but who wanks with cereal in the pockets?
Oh.
That's a dangerous tackle.
Who doesn't, Joe?
Yeah, I've got something
I'm
right now.
Go on,
honestly.
Is that a wheat mix in your pocket? You're just pleased to see me.
You won't, but I literally was just going to share that line out. Well done, Mount. Bit of composure in the box. A lot better from United last 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's been
Yeah,
good.
it's been got in a couple times.
Out wide.
Yeah,
Lovely
good
pass,
Ooh,
Sancho.
Perfect.
Here we go. Wan-Bissaka with the
Big
best.
ball in.
Oh!
Oh, hey,
Oh,
hey.
oh,
No,
yeah.
corner.
We've come alive.
Can one of the producers, can you try and put something on the screen to give us the cornflakes fact? I know we're not on QI. Just type wankers cornflakes.
Wankers.
It's a beautiful
cornflakes.
game. I should consider having a Google Doc in his Instagram for the best restaurants. Okay, I will do that. I will work on that.
You'll figure it out. We've got a new set piece person as well, man. Should we be expecting goals?
The lame name said, "What were Cheerios invented for?"
The thing is, that was so blatant by Casemiro. He tried to block him off, but he had to be like hella bait with it. Was this a foul, lads? Right, it's not really, is it?
I don't know, he's pushing him down before he gets the ball, though.
Come on, push it a little bit.
Here we go.
You can read that. I can't see it. Oh, glasses on.
Right, so the widely shared version of the story goes that Dr. Kellogg, co-inventor of cornflakes, created the cereal as a form of masturbation prevention. However, clarify that while the doctor did recommend plain bland diets as a method to discourage masturbation, he did not specifically name cornflakes.
Ah, okay. So he thought it'd take the spark out.
So he basically thought that people were eating too much spicy and kinky food, and that was the diet was basically dictating how horny they were. What food gets you horny, Joe?
Oh, Christ.
Pomegranate.
A good
Pomegranate, yeah.
Good stinky cheese.
Can't have cheese in the bedroom.
Who says?
I mean, you can.
Sometimes I dress up as a big baby bell.
Unwrap me.
I wish I had.
Oh shit!
Okay, no.
Oh fuck!
Fucking vivid image there. Just your head at the top, no arms, anything. Fucking hell. Happy Valentine.
And up the middle.
She's there for ages.
Fucking hell.
She's been knackered getting that.
She's coming as the laughing cow.
No wonder he said time's the best healer before.
Yeah, no.
Time's the best.
I think the unwrap me didn't go see one.
Yeah. How much wax did you take?
Fucking hell.
You told her to whip the cheese grater out.
Yo.
Someone says donuts are definitely. Do you want it back? Yeah, you can take it.
Scotty can have it actually.
Oh, I'll have a
Yeah,
crack.
Scotty's not had it for a bit. I think he's close enough to the stand there. You know?
Oh, you got to be catching that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit.
And I did a good interview with Stretford Paddock. Have a watch. Not now, obviously.
A big cucumber, Daniel Leaper says.
What turns him on?
Yeah.
What did you go for? Oh, pomegranate.
Yeah.
What did you go for?
I don't know what's sexy food. Watermelon.
Watermelon.
I like a big watermelon.
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 Yeah, I don't like watermelon. When on a hot day like today.
It's nice, yeah.
Yeah. You don't like the taste of watermelon?
I like watermelon, Scotty.
Oysters.
Oysters.
I don't mind an oyster.
I like oysters.
Yeah.
Tell you what I don't mind.
Oyster with like Tabasco sauce and some shallots.
Nice. Yeah.
A bit of lemon.
Sounds fancy, that.
Yeah, it is.
You don't add that at Ivory Asia.
Why does Amadeo look like she's got a... No, Why does he...
It tastes nice. I don't want to fuck a watermelon though. I didn't say shag the fruit. I just said what. and let's be right. Let's have it. I'd rather shag a. What did you say, Joe? Cheese.
Okay.
I'd rather watermelons are that's getting pulled out for knobbing.
Yeah,
not
I didn't
watermelon.
think you had to shag it.
Yeah, and make your own man about Ronnie and his pomegranate. I kid you not. Girl said she was going to chew me off through a grapefruit.
Can someone just clip that?
I think-
And don't have his eyes.
Yeah.
Someone.
I think that's... I don't think...
Don't just clip that out of
Something
context.
gives me the vibe that this
And
wasn't
just-
actually said to him, and
And
he
just put that. I kid you not. Oh, Liverpool looking for the second.
I don't think that was actually said. I think this was his imagination.
So, I kid you
and
not.
Brazzers.
On his baby's life, this is Jordan Lee.
On his baby's
He
life.
says yeah. A girl said she was going to chew me off through a grapefruit,
Vitamin C.
and then Lockstock said, "Don't shag fruit, lads." So that's
Don't shag fruit.
good advice.
Fucking hell.
I was on
And,
side.
Daniel Berry's come back. Chew you off? Question mark. That doesn't sound sexy, does it? I'm going to chew you off.
The chew you off phrase is stuck in my head.
Okay, no.
Chew you off.
Joshua Davies, chewing ain't good.
Chewing it.
Hey.
Jordan's back in. I swear down, bro. No lie. It was his neighbour.
It's gossip, this, isn't it? It's
Chew
like
off.
Coronation Street in the
What did you respond?
Imagine if Gail went, I'm going to chew you off in Corrie.
Teeth's not meant to be a good thing. Man.
No,
Did I respond?
Teeth's all right if they're using it right. What did he say to the neighbour when she offered to chew him off?
Yeah, get us back in. It would be great if I had
Right, we've got to go back to the football as well. 'Cause Nick Collins in the super chat. Thank you very much. Anyone notice Rashford
Overlap.
doesn't seem to want to use Amas on the overlap? What's that about?
You're using him as a decoy, probably.
There you go.
Probably.
He's played well up, but I don't know, for some reason. We played well, but there's this like scary feeling that every time Liverpool go forward, we look like we can concede.
Mad. I wonder if we've got a good neighbour drama. Put in the comments your best neighbour drama.
Yeah, have you had any
it.
fights with your neighbour and what was it over?
Or get chewed off by Derek. Have you ever been? What a question! I'll do that on the radio phone in next week. You ever been chewed off? See that film? Did you see Longlegs?
Yeah, I did.
No, what's
You've
that?
been Longlegs?
Yeah, I've been long legs, man.
It's still there? I used to go have a girlfriend there.
Now, long legs is, I like, you know what it is?
I did?
The film.
No, the place.
Have you ever... Right, so Longlegs, for me, is a strippers in town.
Yeah, in Chinatown.
Chinatown. But Longlegs is the new Nicolas Cage film.
Oh, no.
So they did a thing on the radio. It's like, oh, we're going to review Longlegs next. And I fucking nearly spat me water
Oh,
out.
right,
Because
yeah.
I was like, hold on.
You're like, wow.
Scraping the barrel here, aren't we? So you've been Longlegs, yeah?
Yeah, I've been
What did you think of
to
it?
watch it, to be fair.
It's Jordan's back. So this is the guy who got offered by his neighbour to be chewed off for a grapefruit. He said, my bird heard her and went mental. Funniest thing ever. My head fell off. What context do you get offered? Like, was it like a favour? Like
Did you bring your bins in and shoot fucking over the moon?
Did you just
like,
knock on and say,
"Oh."
listen, I've gone shopping. I've gone a bit crazy on the fruit, and I've got a bit too much. I don't know what to do with this. I'll chew you off for it.
Chew you off.
That never happens to me.
Dom, our guy from the Sloppy Joes, he got offered a great offer. So he get guy said 30 quid if he could suck him off in the Arndale.
Suck him off?
You'd think about it, wouldn't you?
A guy wanted to suck him off for 30 quid.
In the Arndale.
No.
I'm a sloppy that.
Laszlo Punaflex. My neighbour had a grow going for 20 years and I never had to pay a penny for it. Best neighbour ever.
Oh, really?
That's
That's
decent.
Had it grow?
Yeah,
Weed.
so he was growing weed. The beautiful game quiz. Chopped the neighbour's tree accidentally 20 centimetres behind her fence line and she took us to court. Turns out her husband had just died, hence the unnecessary anger.
Yeah.
Keep these coming in. I want to read more.
That was,
Your neighbour was... You
There
went
was
to court for
there
your
was-
next door neighbour's tree.
there was
That's
a
mad.
lot to unpack there in that one.
Poor husband.
Your creepy uncle. This can't be good. My neighbour gave us her cat because she didn't want to look after it. And after we got her evicted, she catnapped it back. Never saw the cat again. Why did you get her evicted? She give you a cat?
Oh.
Yeah, but she could have been fucking mental.
They were like,
But why would you take a
Just
cat?
give her a cat doesn't
Why
mean
would
she's
you
not
take a
fucking
cat?
screaming her head off a
Right, so
foot,
why
like.
would you take the cat off the mental
according to
person?
Scotty, the
The
cat...
cat might be nice.
According
Cats
to,
aren't nice.
according to Scotty,
we've already got this.
according to Scotty, the cat was probably in on it.
Well, the cat was nice. Like, the cat was like, I can't act.
The cat was like, thanks for adopting me. We need to get rid of this woman. That's all I'm saying.
Here we go. Here's a good question. The stadium that they are playing in tonight is called the Home of the Cocks.
Is it?
Yeah.
What?
I guess that was...
Cocks. What's your favourite terminology, except for penis, dick, and cock, for you, Willie?
Willy. See, the classic Willy is a good one. I like the phrase "putting the willies in you."
Yeah, but that has like a different meaning, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it
You can't
means
say that to you can't say that to your mum and dad.
Yeah, but I love saying, "Oh, put the willies in me."
Yeah. Someone's saying, "Oh bloody hell,
Chopper's good.
chopper." Someone just Stephen Horace just said that.
You know.
Someone said schlong.
Oh no! Oh no!
Are we still
Oh
doing
no!
neighbour stuff? Oh,
Pork sword,
pork sword. That sounds a bit mad.
trouser snake.
Trouser snake.
Teeth.
Also, why pork? Because it's like pigs have weird willies, don't they? It's like a
Don't
corkscrew.
they, yeah, like
You know.
I'm more of a horse sword. Oh,
fucking hell, man.
They've absolutely demolished us again.
But don't worry,
I did say the score a lot.
because
Oh,
it's only
bird
The
pre-season.
lights
in
have
the
gone
crowd.
out, man. Too easy that.
it was too easy. It's not been the great. Oh, fireworks have gone off.
Fireworks for a goal in the most. Yeah, very stateside that, innit?
Yeah, I like
Is
it.
this
though.
Collier gets beat a little bit too easy there?
There's not much urgency to get back, is there?
Fires it back across goal and.
That's a bit shit. That.
It's a bit shit.
Oof.
Slot 1.
Anyway, back to the penises.
Battle of the Balds.
Button mushroom. Wanga.
Wanger.
There was a good one. There's a rhyme.
Schlong.
Schlong. We've had that
Sounds
one.
like one.
Chandelier, from the chandelier.
High pressure vein cane.
Fuck me.
Bit wordy that.
The high pressure vein cane.
Yeah.
It's not a wrestler.
Boner.
Boner, yeah.
Can't call it a boner. That's what you
I
get.
like chap.
You chap.
You chap. Yeah.
Can you just say extremity?
Todger.
Told not bad.
Oh no! Oh no!
You
No!
don't-
No! Oh
Free
no!
for half time here.
He sounds a bit fucking. Oh, touch me, Todger. You know.
Touch me, Todd.
Wizard's pickle.
Fuck off. Not your wizard's pickle. There's no way someone calls it a wizard's pickle.
The
Someone's saying Toby Collier is not it. I'm sorry, lads. What do you reckon, Ronaldo?
Yeah, he got kind of ripped there. No, I feel like he
Someone says Colbert's Mel Gibson.
Oh,
Go on, you were saying sorry, Ronaldo.
could say lightsaber.
Lightsaber, but
What
yeah.
colour?
Red.
Oh, let's get that checked out.
Anakin.
You got a glowing red penis. Mine's more blue. What would scare you more? A glowing red penis or a glowing blue penis?
What would get me more?
What would scare you more?
Is it from a distance?
It's your own.
It's like, oh right.
Your own.
Well, if, I'd probably say a blue penis would scare me more.
Yeah, it's more intriguing. It's like you turn
I don't
into
think
an
that, if
avatar.
I woke up with a blue penis, I would not be intrigued.
It depends.
I had an operation earlier this year, right? And they didn't tell you because like it was I had like a trapped hernia. So
They didn't tell you.
So they didn't tell me what they were doing to my dicks. They basically they sellotape it down, and all the swelling. And I come out of hospital, everything was all right, and I woke up the next day, and you've seen the fruit pasta lollies, where they're all different.
no.
I swear to God. And my mind goes like, what? Like, they didn't mention this. So that's a phone at the hospital saying, listen.
Man, I can't believe they didn't even tell you.
I was like, listen, Matt, and you know, he was talking about grapefruit. Your balls are fucking huge. And then I had a fruit pastel penis.
Wow.
Good days.
What about something more inclusive like
Knob.
Everyone's got an arsehole.
An arsehole. Yeah.
What do you call that? Other words for that? Your bum.
The black hole.
Bumhole. The black hole.
Christ. Your black hole sucks things up. You want to release?
Nah, because no. A black hole.
Get your likes in. This is gold. This
A black hole.
430 likes.
A black hole's a start. Nah, a black hole's the start of all life, innit?
Right, you see some of these.
I'm sure a black hole's the opposite. I'm sure the black hole.
The black
If
hole
you called
is the
your
destroyer of life.
If you called your arsehole the black hole, I think it would be a bit mad.
That's like inviting rather than.
Nah, the black hole is the start of all life.
You keep saying that, but I don't think you're backing up.
It's meant to be quite a profound statement as well.
We got some.
A woke rapper once said how a black hole is the start of all life because many people theorize that the first woman on earth to give birth was probably, in the current climate, was coloured.
Right.
So, and the baby would have come out of a hole that would have been.
No, that's the maddest thing we've said.
So black hole's the start of all life because.
Well, that's a vagina then, isn't it? It's not the bumhole.
Yeah, it's not the arsehole. You don't give birth for you. That's what it turns into.
You got the wrong end.
That could be called a hole too, though.
I'm sure it is.
Nah.
It is a hole, but you can't. But your analogy's not working if you're going with that through the birth. You can't have two black holes.
It wasn't me that said it was a rapper.
Oh well, we need to discuss that. Right, we had some. Someone put Bisto shoot.
Oh God, that is awful.
I don't know. Chocolate starfish.
Whoa. Starfish?
Okay.
What's that one say?
Dirty balloon knot.
Can you not just say anus?
Hold on.
Miles. Miles said Ronaldo is very confused about how babies are made.
He thinks they come out the arsehole. Come on, let's get one before half time.
Come on, United.
Nah, I'm pretty sure black holes start life. Like
Not in terms of space. Is that what you're talking about?
Collier
I don't
again.
think it we came from the Big Bang, but you can't call that your arsehole either.
you could do. Actually, no.
Ever expanding.
Yeah, exactly.
I hate corners like that where for some reason just
Short ones.
Yeah. Oh.
Exactly, you're right, man. You don't get anything in life cutting corners.
You're philosophical. 500 likes for half time. Sorry, Pete.
437. Give us. Come on. This is comedy gold. This. You don't get.
Like the video.
Like the video. We've got 45 minutes.
We've covered cornflakes, masturbation,
Black holes,
penis names.
Don't say masturbation. Say it.
Chewing
In
grapefruit.
a better way, man. Say like self-love or something.
Self-love. That's fine by me.
Self-love.
Self-love. Is that like? That's when everyone says self-care. Self-care is healthcare. Whenever I hear the name self-care, I always think about masturbation. Oh, self-love.
You know, man. Fucking challenges flying in here.
Yeah, each other.
Sancho chops back. See that often.
Thank you, Miles. Said first half the football has been so-so, but the commentary is top-notch. So good job, lads.
Well done. These.
What's that?
Paprika crisp.
You're not allowed to eat into the camera, man.
Jesus Christ. My dog killed 2 of my neighbour's kittens after they ran under our fence.
So it did its job.
Maybe.
Is that any more to that story? Or?
No, that was pretty much it.
Kind of just quite morbid, to be honest.
You had bad neighbours, Dave?
Used to have one at a house I used to live at. And didn't like the dog that we had at the time. It was barking all the time. And I just told him, shut the fuck up.
One of my neighbours is a couple, and they're both architects. And they invite me to like some of their shows and stuff all the time. Like,
that's cool.
And I've never.
Architects have shows.
I've never. They sometimes have stuff that they create, like where it's almost like a TED talk, isn't it?
All right.
And they invite me all the time because I have conversations with them. I'm quite curious, so I think they think I've got some sort of fleeting interest, and I've never attended.
You should do. It's good to network, man.
You never know. You can build an house. They get some good money.
They also said being an architect is is a bit of a curse. Not a curse, but it's a blessing and the curse is, and it's a good career. But the curse is they have this kind of non-switched off conscience of when they walk into buildings or they look at buildings or look at, like, they go into any room they go into, they're like.
But that's like mechanics
with
cars, though, isn't it? Like, they do the same sort of thing.
Yeah, but I know what you mean.
My neighbour poisoned my dog, so I put a salmon down his chimney.
That's mad.
That's pure effort, that man, for revenge.
That's crazy. You put a salmon down his chimney. Salmon's so expensive.
I was going to say salmon's a bit. Salmon's an expensive bit of
a couple of fillets, maybe.
Seafood to be just throwing down someone's chimney.
Also, yeah, but it's smell too bad either.
How did he get to the top of the chimney? Was it like where did he stand down below? Trying to like.
I think he climbed.
Hoop it in. Like salmon.
What are you doing over there? Shut up.
I think two things. I think
all
climbing.
On the roof, Sally's fish.
I think climbing and wasting salmon, it just feels like a bit of a waste of time. Anyway, it is half time. United are 2-0 down. It's been a so-so first half. I think we've had moments of brilliance and sharpness, but Liverpool have looked quite dangerous every time they've gone forward, and we looked quite open and weak at the back. But I think that is to be expected looking at our back four. It's not the strongest.
Yeah, we've looked off it today at the back, but there has been moments of quite interesting football going forward. I feel like Rashford has really stepped up a little bit, and Mount's been really playing well. It's just we haven't necessarily made the most of it. Sancho's not looking great what position he's playing now with the false nine. Ahmad's alright. Apart from that, I'm not really seeing too many positives to talk about. Liverpool played well and just got 2 good goals. That's all they did, got 2 good goals.
Yeah, they've definitely been the better team and deserve to be in front. Needs something. I'd swap Sancho with Rashford and try play around there. I mean, it's not a game that's a must-win. It's all about getting minutes under the belt. Rashford, probably United's best chance with that cross that came in.
Yeah.
Took it down. It was sweet that. It was just there, just wide of the post. But aside from that, United hadn't had too many opportunities. Liverpool 2, Man United 0. 45 minutes still to go. Thanks everyone who's got in the comments so far. It's been a variety.
We've got 500
conversation.
likes yet.
We have got
What he'd better do.
How many dislikes? Sorry,
482
Come on,
likes.
18 of you, give that like button a smash.
Everyone seems to be enjoying the commentary tonight.
Yeah. So I mean,
commentary.
That's what they've referred to it as. Yeah. What's up?
Like
It's like alternative commentary.
Jerry Martin Tyler or something. What?
We've just hit 500 shoulder legs. Get the legs out, Joe.
Big Knee McGrath.
Oh, get a close up on
I
them.
love
Oh,
this.
look at that. Oh.
Yeah,
Draw a face on it. Make him happy.
Show him a calf, Joe.
You've not missed
Get the
it.
calf. Oh, look at that.
Look at that
Oh.
one. Fired. Sorry about that. Won't be doing that again. Christ.
Please clip that up.
You're gonna have to. If you clip it up, if you do clip it up because you couldn't hear it, put a little on.
No, I don't know if I heard a trump or if it was the sound of a pulled muscle. I think it was a muscle tear. That sound.
It was more like, do you know when in Indiana Jones they open like a bookcase not been open in years? It's more like a. Yeah.
Got the flexibility of a steel pole.
But yeah, hopefully. I mean, what does he tend to do? Because I didn't watch Real Betis. Does he?
Real Betis.
Real Betis. Real Betis.
You can fuck it. I'll say I want. Did he switch a full? You can start looking at my shirt.
No,
for
it's
all three,
about
weren't you?
60 minutes in. Then
So
he
you
changed
didn't do
it.
the full 11 off, 11 on.
No.
And what?
The game subs.
Oh no! It was about 16, and it wasn't like the first game where it was basically two separate teams. It kept a lot of the people on, but I'm going to pee.
You go P.
Brilliant.
I think it's Ashirvad Chakravarti said, I don't pay my internet bills to watch this guy's calves.
What do you want? I'm not paying them for you. What are you saying live for?
People are asking to see your bum now, Joe.
No, that's 1,000 likes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to go to onlyjoes.com.
Only Joe's.
What do you reckon to Ahmad that half? Obviously, he's been the star of the tour, so, but he's had a bit of a quiet game.
Yeah,
and obviously, he's up against better opposition tonight than he was against Real Betis.
I think what I've figured out in this game is, one, when Liverpool score, there's fireworks, by the way, and I'm not just being on the pitch, I mean, there's general fireworks. There's been a bit of argy-bargy. People are flying in with big, strong tackles. It feels quite interesting. Aggie, a little bit more aggressive than non-friendly. Currently, there's a half-time show, I believe, which is great. Look at this.
What?
There's a light show at half-time. There's fireworks on the pitch. Mate, we need to get this in.
No,
Old
we don't,
Trafford.
Joe. I don't like all this.
Not wrong with a firework, is there? I'm
Everyone got-
not having
football.
Katy Perry doing anything, but if you just got Steve from down the road doing half an hour of firework, 15 minutes of fireworks, get a couple of Salford lads, give them 100 quid a week.
Have you seen the people that go to Old Trafford? You couldn't do that, like, you know.
Yeah, but give one of the local boys just like, here's 200 quid. Go
We've
and
got
put a
Fred
show
the
on.
Red. It's traditional. We don't need that.
Yeah, he could say, how good would it be? Look, they're trying to, poor MUTV trying to do a half-time analysis while there's big hanging fireworks going off. Do you know what I've thought of more? In the midfield, there's not too much going on in the midfield, but we do allow United, when we go on the attack, we have a lot of room, but Liverpool definitely have a lot of room when they go on the attack. It's almost as if we're not wasting too much energy tracking back because it's only a friendly. And that's not necessarily a bad thing considering how many injuries we've got.
But I think that was the problem last season, is that when we were really intent on doing the press, and we've pressed pretty well, but when they managed to get it over the top, we seem to be knackered in terms of either how to get back or have that holding midfielder to stop them coming against us. Because every time Liverpool get the ball, they seem to have acres of space.
Yeah.
And they're a team that are well better drilled at playing passing football compared to Manchester United are. I mean, that's something we're trying to get towards this season. So, but it's that midfield again, and I think that's where the game's being lost tonight and not allowed to control the game, but to stop them when we're on the defence.
Would you like any form of entertainment before or after the show?
Well, they can't even see each other now. What? I don't know. No. You go to the bar, you get a drink, you have a pee, you get a pie, you go back. You don't just sit there.
That's true.
Like it's only 15 minutes. Like, how much do you need to be entertained?
Yeah, that's true. It's only 15 minutes. I won't mind. Well, something before the game won't go amiss, would it?
Like before the game, I don't mind. Like some places have bands on and stuff like that.
We just don't. We don't have anything. We don't even have screens still at Old Trafford, do we?
No, but that's like saying it. It's like retro.
Are we going to be one of the oldest grounds soon? Everton will move soon.
Well, we're moving though, aren't we? I think that's going to happen. We are going to get a new stadium.
Yeah, but
I think that's the best thing to do.
Logistically, it's going to be quite an interesting way of like how or what might happen, mightn't it? So we build Stadium 2 next door.
Well, we keep that one, and they keep playing in it.
And then we literally just switch.
Yeah, pretty much.
I know the logistics will come out, but yeah, £2 billion new stadium. I think there's a lot of fans who are worried about like the life and soul of Old Trafford and what we might miss. But
the thing is,
it's been a very good servant to us.
Yeah, but that stadium, there isn't a brick that is the same brick that was there when we were in the leagues in the 60s. Do you know what I mean? Or there's not. It's like Trigger's Broom, innit?
And it's not exactly like we're moving to the other end of the city either.
No.
We're just staying local.
I think, yeah. The only acceptable form of entertainment is a Coronation Street star wheeled out to judge a kids' competition. There you go. That's all you need. It would
be good if there was like a different actors in Coronation Street did like the talent show. No one fancy that, no?
What do you say? I thought someone said something over there. Yeah, that sounds decent. People at Baby Tigra 74, Ten Hag sacked before Christmas. He's telling you. Do you think there's a possibility
that?
So
negative already.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I think
not based off of two. I mean, May needs to come back. Garnacho to come back. We've got
to play.
Bruno. We've got two. Hoyland. We've got two new players that you're always going to be out for 3 months, okay, but it's going to improve when we come back. His name Xerxes, yeah.
So we've got these players who hopefully, and a couple more who hopefully buy in. So I wouldn't be too rash on it. I think what we got to do now is sort of look at United and be positive and try. And I know that maybe Ten Hag staying wasn't your first choice and you had other ideas, but it is what it is now. There's no point trying to fight against it. You just go with it, enjoy it. Otherwise, you won't like being a United fan. You judge maybe about November, December.
We've got quite a favourable start to the season, if I remember right, haven't we?
I think it's always tricky November if you run into the Christmas period with less momentum.
You don't want to be going into that period, because a lot of managers get sacked around Christmas, January.
We've seen that happen before, haven't we? At Old Trafford many times.
But this performance tonight hasn't been good, but there does seem to be an air of positivity around Manchester United this summer, and that's despite the injuries and despite not selling the players that we should have done so far, and despite the game tonight with this Ineos thing. It does feel like we are moving towards something, if it's not going to be an overnight thing.
No.
And there is stuff to be positive about. What are the Glazers gone? They're not completely gone, but at least they're not running the club anymore.
Yeah, and there's the right people in the right positions, so let's see what they do. These people who we brought into the position are very proud sort of at what they've achieved, and this would be the top of their career. I mean, that Baradu's the new CEO, whatever he's done with City, if he can do half of that with United, that's bigger than anything he's done with Man City.
Oh yeah, but
winning the Premier League back for United.
Well, he didn't run Man City, did he? But
he was part of the team.
Yeah.
But if he can get Man United back to winning the Premier League, that is eclipsed everything he's done for City.
I'd say so. Yeah, considering how bad we are and stuff.
Ron, come sit inside. That'll be interesting. I need a Waz for
What do we expect with defenders slower than me? That was Punjab.
Don't know how slow he is, though, do we?
No. So but he must be pretty slow,
can't confirm or deny.
No. Ronaldo hasn't gone to bed. No, he's back.
You can't go into bed?
Yeah.
I'm here till the end.
Manchester United is now a second-rate team.
Sure.
Messed up the fit. Was that Joe that did that to the screen?
Yeah.
You messed up that screen, there. Yeah, you nudged the camera. Can you?
What camera?
You just barged.
He stood in front of the camera. That's what it was.
He just barged the equipment on the way out.
No, it's sound. Why is it to the rest? Actually, I need a glass of water.
Yeah.
One of you's got to speak.
Yeah, well, you're talking over us.
Hold on, I can't leave you for 2 minutes and just just be completely silent.
Listen, Joey, come lately. Don't start coming in on the last watch-along and start saying how you should do this. I was reading a comment.
Over there, we need to go to a book club.
Yeah. Who are you, Joe Smith's spy? Piss off. Yeah.
Can you catch?
No. Can we fill me water? Roll it.
Get my David A on. He's glossed me.
Right, okay. Marv Garappa says we need Ugarte, Delict, and other faces.
That sound would be horrendous on the mic.
Wan-Bissaka keeps getting beat at the back post. Nothing changes. Wan-Bissaka out there playing like a man out on the way out of his club. Just give me Delict. It would work if it was Delight, but it's not pronounced like that, is it?
Delight?
Yeah, it was Delict, isn't it? That's how you pronounce it.
Yeah, Delict.
Marcus said this has actually been good, guys. I think he means the commentary. I don't think he means the football.
Nah, I think he means the football, man.
Really? 570 likes.
Any super chats that we've missed? Because I won't do that again.
I've been on top of them. Yeah.
Dogs abuse. Jesus.
If you do it sideways, it tends. I think it shows you them.
Oh, you like my grandma, innit?
No, there's a thing that was on the other day.
Electronically.
You shut up, you Ronaldo. Yeah.
Oh,
First 25 minutes of the football was excellent. Then the press went to shit. Shocking and rocking. Positive signs, or is that just me?
I think there's a certain liveliness at times when we go forward, but I just think defensively we don't look great. But then you look at the back line, and I use Norm the last one for excuses, but the back line's a bit part in it.
Yeah, what have you made of Onana that first half? He's not really played much in pre-season. Bit of an easy goal, but I mean the defending was a bit shite, to be fair.
Yeah, the defending was awful. Onana's distribution today has been quite bad as well.
He got a decent ball out to Ronaldo, to Rashford once.
Yeah.
But we are missing a striker. I don't think this false nine, if that's what we're thinking it is, with Sancho has worked.
No, it's not worked at all. He's not offered little to nothing. I like Collier's energy, man, and movement, and he's got good athleticism and stuff. He's had a couple of dodgy moments, but I've seen enough of Collier to think that he can be a serviceable squad player for next year.
Yeah.
I'm not here trying to say that he's the next big thing and he's going to be the answer to all our problems, but I think he's been decent. I think Mount's been okay as well. I thought Ahmad's had probably his worst game so far of pre-season.
Why do you think that is? Is it because he might be playing against better players than he was against Real Betis?
It just happened. He was good against Arsenal.
Yeah, true.
It's not. I think sometimes you just have a great game.
You don't always play
sometimes
great games all the time.
Rashford's been quite bright at times, actually. I just feel like at the back, we've been quite bad. And that's pretty much let us down.
Daniel Healer, I agree, mate. He's saying, smash that like button. We're nearly at 600. It'd be mint if we can get to 1,000 before the end of the game. Miles, my unpopular opinion is that Oidele will do more at the club than Collier.
I don't think you can have unpopular opinions like that with the club, because anyone from the Carrington that can come through and be successful, everyone's happy with.
Yeah,
I don't think it'd ever be unpopular. So a lot of people do like Oidele, actually.
Anyone else think we have improved from last year? Have you seen anything in this pre-season as a whole, Ronaldo, to give you, not so much for the personnel, but from maybe a managerial position that you've noticed that we're trying anything? The press has been, despite being 2-0 down, the press has been better today.
I think the base principles that Ten Hag has are still there. There's still an openness. I don't think he's going to stray away from them too much, but I think there's been slight tweaks. I think we press more aggressively and differently than we did in the past. There's not much of that people pressing. There's like massive gaps. You see it rear its ugly head a couple of times, but especially when a team's got a goal kick, I think there's a very specific, obvious structure and way of pressing that United have adopted probably this pre-season, and it's been better than in the past, because we were winning the ball back in their third quite a few times early on, but it just seemed to fade away. I think that's a problem. It's all well and good as a team when you can press well for 20 minutes, but it's a 90-minute game. Yeah, and then you're playing against teams of the quality of Liverpool. they just need to go forward a couple times after they break your press, and they're just gonna make you pay.
It looks like we are going to make a few substitutions.
I've just seen McTominay.
McTominay's out with his shirt on. Is that Bennett? I think Fish was out there as well.
McTominay. Liverpool taking their sweet time to get out.
What do you reckon? How's Amas done against Salah?
I think Salah's been dangerous. He always is. It's always going to be tough. I wouldn't say he's like completely destroyed him, but
it's still a good challenge. This
challenge.
is the good thing for friendlies, is when you've got a 7-year-old kid that wouldn't usually get that opportunity to play against a player of Salah's calibre. It's like, even if United are to get beat, he'll learn from that experience. And it's not, like I said, he's not had a terrible game against him.
Nah, he's not been terrible at all. Just put in my notifications came off for some reason. But yeah, I think he's been good enough, man. Like, if you want to test yourself against the best, Mo Salah's definitely one of the best.
Daniel Barrett, I think I saw you mentioned this the other day, and I agree with you. Not signing Chiesa. We need to get rid of 3 wide players before we sign somebody there. Would you sign him? 20 mil.
Who signed Chiesa?
Nobody has. No, the people are arguing about it. Like, I think Baby Tiger said Chiesa's 20 mil. Could do a job though, and then someone saying we won't be able to sign him because we've still got too many wide players. Was that my fault?
Yeah, I think the only way that we signed the Chiesa is if we sold like Anthony or Sancho.
Yeah. Would they go for them though, United, I think, with the injuries and the age?
He's 26, he's not old. He's lost a little bit of explosiveness since his injury. But the notion that Chiesa's fell off the face of the earth since his ACL is incorrect.
It's usually a lot of people who don't watch Italian football, isn't it?
A lot of Juve fans actually said that Chiesa was probably their best player last season. And I think statistically Chiesa had his best season of his career as well last season. So people don't really watch Italian football. They don't watch Serie A. They just watch Twitter narratives, FIFA, and just base their kind of opinions on that, really.
Have you got the big charger back there for this? It's not charging again. Yeah. I'll delete that off there in a minute.
How's Joe having diarrhea?
Well, I think he may have had an accident before when he trumped live on the Watchalong, which I hope you've clipped up.
He had a bit
and will be on social media services very, very soon.
He had a bit of leakage.
Yeah. It's not nice when that happens. Did that happen to you?
I've never had that happen to me.
You never once in your whole entire life, not even when you were a kid?
I've got great control over the bowels.
No? Oh, cheers.
And I'm going to enjoy that fact while I'm young. See what I mean? Before they loosen up.
Joe's gone for a long one, man.
He's gone for a while, isn't it?
He probably fell asleep in there. Here he is, back. Well, you missed about 15 minutes. We've told Joel Smith we were timing you.
He knows how long that take.
Does he? Not very long.
I love how you dodged that. I walked in front of that camera, and the camera comes on me, and then you walk in front of that one as well.
It's 33 seconds.
What do you mean? This 15 minutes between half time?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the actual
What's the substitution minute? McTominay for who?
So the subs are Rashi off for Scotty, Evans and Lindelof for Fish and Bennett.
Gordon Bennett.
Have the Scousers done out?
Yeah, the keeper looks different.
The keeper's had it, yeah.
Yeah.
Grayson round, McTominay hat-trick incoming. 614 likes, thank you very much. So
Oh,
1,000 before the end of the game, if you won't mind.
Can't believe we're 2-0 down.
Yeah, I still feel like, good step in.
Does it still hurt though? I mean, it does because it's Liverpool, isn't it? but not like not doesn't like. I'd take getting beat in South Carolina than in the last minute of the FA Cup. Wouldn't you?
Yeah. You just never want to lose to it.
What have I missed in the chat? Anything? Any bit of banter?
Christian Kuma said, "Did Joe go for a midnight poo?"
Yeah, that was the
that was the main topic of conversation.
10-2.
Why were you taking so long?
Whoa!
Oh, Nana fell over thin air there.
Okay, no, man, and Nana blew a tyre there.
I got lost. I was topping up the water.
Kieran C. Gotta be honest, I'm not convinced that Mason Mount is that guy. Joshua, Scotty, you're the man. Yes, I am.
Scotty, you're the man.
Thank you very much.
Got a bit sleepy now since I was just in the dark.
No?
Scotty, you're...
There's no lights when you turn the tap on.
There's no lights when you turn the tap on? There's probably a light switch.
I thought it was automatic.
Not all things. Not all things, mate. Jeez, this is the stretch. Like, we're about 10 minutes away from that last half an hour stretch where you're zombified.
Yeah, it takes a while though.
We didn't get saved by Lauren's coffees. Probably need like a Red Bull.
Andy Raff said, has Ethan and Joe got anything American for 9 out of 10 club?
Hopefully.
Slappy Joe's. Hopefully. It's a grapefruit.
You know the story of the Star Bar, do you?
No?
Right, well.
Stop him.
I went to Canada. And I
Go on.
tried something in Canada for the 9 out of 10 club. I brought it back. Snuck it through customs. I was that happy with it. It was a bit of candy over there called the Wonder Bar.
Yeah.
Right.
Like Wunderbar.
Wonder Bar. It was amazing.
Oh,
I'm
mad. Oh, well played,
Not a
Ahmad.
bad ball.
That's good football.
Pull it.
Oh.
They were getting back fast, weren't they?
Yeah,
I don't think they had enough time for that.
Good play by Ahmad though.
Ahmad did well.
Just said some expletives. Yeah, I think he thinks that's a foul. When
Played advantage though, didn't he?
Yeah, Simicastle took his shirt off though.
So I bought home this Wonder Bar, right? Because I thought it was the best chocolate bar I've ever tasted in my life. And then everyone agreed the Wonder Bar was brilliant. Everyone, Joe and Ethan, they couldn't get over it. And anyway, we put the episode out. It went down a storm, the Wonder Bar in the 9 out of 10 club. And then some people were buying some from Canada, shipping them over for like £60 for 12, buying loads. Everyone's like, I've just bought it, I don't care, I want to taste what the Wonder Bar tastes like. Then someone put in the comments, oh, by the way, guys, this is a Star Bar, but it's got a different name in England. So
you've been getting Star Bars.
We were getting Star Bar. Everyone's buying Star Bars from Canada, whereas essentially you could have just bought them down the local
Good ball, well done, Scott.
So yeah, don't trust me.
Go on.
Oh!
Go on. Flick.
Go on!
Ahmad!
Oh, Ahmad, what was that?
You like hooked it across. Oh, shit. Yeah, every time they've broke, man, it's been
That's it.
Yeah.
This is where you need the big midfielders to stop. Oof.
Ooh.
McTominay doesn't like just staying in midfield.
Nah, whoever that is come on. I don't know who that is.
He's an interesting
Yeah.
character.
What was Harvey Elliott? Flicks. Hooked it.
That's poor.
Well, Casemiro, he loves. It's like pass detail. You want the pass to be in front. Passing it back.
X17 aerial consultant said, Brighton first away this season. We normally struggle there. Reckon we could get a result. It'll be interesting with Brighton next year, though, won't it? Because obviously they've got
New guy.
And I think they've made a few signings, haven't they, as well?
What was the name of the club he was from in Germany?
Who?
The new manager for Brighton.
I can't remember. Is it St. Pauli or something?
No, I don't think it's St. Pauli.
Go on.
He was being referred to as like a hipster type of manager.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it was St. Pauli. They'll say in the comments.
Yeah, I'll find out in the comments.
It's a bold move, that. To whap open a kind of, what is it, Monster? That's a crazy move.
They're until 9 o'clock.
Oh, 6 then.
6.
Why till 6?
Reviews.
Because they have to do work, Joe.
Oh, that's mad. Oh, this is
shit.
really an overnight shift then.
For them,
1 till 9 for better.
1 till 9.
Well, was you here till 9 a.m. the other day?
Yeah.
Got off about 8, I think.
They wouldn't have known.
What? Have you recalibrated in the slightest?
Yeah, was it alright? Did you feel hungover?
Good tackle by Harry Amos and stuff.
What, the next day?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I slept till about 4 p.m.
Oof.
Give away by Casemiro.
Hoffenheim,
What?
the team.
What?
Hoffenheim, someone's saying.
Oppenheimer.
Who the manager for Brighton.
Do you like films?
Somebody else is saying St. Pauli as well.
I'm googling because that's.
Do you like films?
I like films.
Watched Gangs of New York before I came here today. Rewatched it, great film.
Yeah. I've been started watching The Sopranos again after our conversation, actually, when you hadn't seen it. Yeah, that's a good film.
Who?
The Sopranos. You said you never seen The
I've never seen
Sopranos.
it.
Yeah, I started watching that again this week.
I say it's good because Spiral Plan is good because like it's like one of the only series where no one has plot armor.
Yeah, you don't expect
They said like there's loads of unexpected deaths and shit.
Daniel Berry, Casemiro still trying to pass to Cross, and Modric, he's so terrible on the ball. Or Cruz, I imagine he's trying to say there.
Yeah, it was St. Pauli was managing. I knew I was correct.
Knowledge.
Look.
All right.
Yeah, well,
What was his name, the
don't
manager?
say random words.
Fucking hell, man.
Poor. Wait, if we got another season of poor football, this is going to be a wank.
Stop. We're staying with the positivity.
We don't know yet.
You said before you went for your midnight poo that you were staying.
It's 2 a.m. Why is everyone calling it a midnight poo?
Anything after
Practically the morning.
morning poo. Then we've got to stay positive till November.
Well, that's true.
Do you think, based on what you've seen this pre-season, that we'll beat Man City next week?
Yeah.
Joe?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, I'm up for that.
We beat him once, we beat him again.
Why not?
Beat 'em once,
On
beat 'em
that
again.
on that pitch as well.
Yeah, they don't even have Rodri.
I can go for
Well,
that.
well, we have Xerxes for next week. Do you think? It'd be interesting.
Uncle Ben down then. Does you still run, Dave? Do you still run?
Little bit. I've been doing yoga.
Yoga?
should
And you're a veggie? Fuck
Yeah.
me.
Well, pescatarian. I've been
And you
doing.
don't drink anymore.
No, I didn't been doing yoga for years. I just started doing it again after
Go
an
on, man.
operation.
Go on, Ahmad.
It's not come off for him today, has it? Go on.
Oof.
I put my comfy jumper on, it helps me in the night. Sometimes I put that and the big light on.
Just wanting to flex your Carhartt jumper.
No, I think it's knockoff anyway. I got it off a fucking mad guy from Vinted.
Kieran C. I'm all aboard the Amas bandwagon. All aboard.
Who's S? MS.
Amas. 630
Somebody-
likes. Oof, come on!
Go on.
Really?
Oh
my God.
Missed that, man!
Awful!
You know, it's just
Scott!
it's a bit too slow.
That's what you're good at coming on in games.
Ethan there in the crowd.
That's definitely not Ethan's jawline. He's got a...
It took him so long to get it out his feet. Oh!
No.
What a save. Jesus.
Did he save it? Yeah.
For that. No. No can do. Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, what a header! What do you think our starting 11 sort of looked like for next week? Considering we actually haven't played some of the people like Bruno, Garnacho,
Martinez.
Mainu, you know.
Okay, now how's he got all the way down there without being challenged?
What are we thinking? Do you think he goes strong?
But them players can't play a full 90 minutes surely next Saturday.
You'd be surprised though. Do you remember when the last
No,
two?
they could probably play a 90. Joe, what I mean is, we've got the start of the season, less than a week later because we play on the Friday, don't we?
Yeah.
So you got to get
that's
fitness
true,
levels up.
I reckon Bruno will probably end up starting and playing like 90.
Anthony's coming on, it looks like. Nobody cheers.
It's got to the point where there's not even been vision mix before. It's just been on the wide the whole time. Can't even get a breather. I know it makes sense, but like I'm here trying to be like, yo, I'll wait for it to go on to Scotty when he's talking, and I'll just go like a quick.
Right, I'll start talking to the camera. Hey, out there, can you please just press like or give us some comments to talk about your views on if Manchester United can beat Manchester City in the Community Shield next week? What would be your starting 11? Do you think Fernandes will start? Do you think we'll see Martinez and Garnacho? I'm just going to pause for a minute to make sure that Ronaldo's still breathing. Ronaldo, you okay now?
Oh, did I close my mouth?
And back to the wide. Hello.
I actually was holding my breath a bit there. Oh, Sancho.
You got to hold your breath.
Aviad. Oh.
Fucking hell. It's a bit sort of charity football match sometimes, isn't it?
A bit chaotic,
We're trying to get one of the celebs to score. Like, do you know what I mean?
Making it seem like he's a Make-A-Wish kid or something.
Who's a Make-A-Wish kid? I didn't say that. You said that.
Let him score, please. Look after him. Slouched a bit, innit?
David Ellensworth saying City going to win at Wembley. Ibrahim said we are getting beat.
Oh, didn't know.
Do you know?
Scotty, get a poem about the game off the cuff. Are you mad? At 2 o'clock in the morning on a friendly? No, it's not happening.
Just start rhyming stuff with cuff.
Off the cuff. I've had enough. I'm not writing any more poems about this stuff because watching it is like Ronaldo looking rough.
Nice.
There you go.
Never stopped it there.
Yeah, I know, it's terrible.
Yeah. Like a young Eminem.
Really not. Anthony will be the next Ronaldo Brown, Daniel Berry says. That's high praise. Because then that means Anthony's going to be sat here in the studio with me and Joe.
Crikey.
Wow.
I keep my hands to myself. Hey, oh, wow.
Oh, no.
That touch and control there by Salah was a bit mad.
Half an hour left. We got this, yeah?
We got this. This is
me and you. We got this. Then there's the review. I don't get that. I don't get that.
The last
How long
stretch.
have we got left?
Half an hour.
I'm just going to work out my car parking time.
Mate, yeah.
I think I put 4 hours on.
The free and
We'll go, so, yeah.
it's like last time me and Scott were like, oh, we'll do a review, we'll do like 8 minutes, and then the review ended up being like 12. Oh shit.
Well,
Oh, man, we'll do the review now.
Oh, what a load of shit.
Now, if you thought that Onana had a few howlers last season and this season was going to come good, that was very much on the same sort of stuff that happened last year because
and here we go. More fireworks for Liverpool.
the balls come across the box and he should just catch it and smother it and hold on to it, but he doesn't. He palms it into the path of, who is it?
Anything in the fridge on him?
And Liverpool get their third
It's offside.
goal. No,
It's offside,
not
man.
offside.
Yeah, it's
offside,
offside. It shouldn't even count.
It wouldn't count.
That's offside as well.
Is it come off Wan-Bissaka or have I been mean, or has it come off Onana?
I know it's pre-season with this.
Onana's got to hold that. Someone tell Scotty he's not watching the game. It was a good save. That wasn't a good save. It was hardly a fucking rocket at him.
Nah, I wouldn't blame him for that though.
Well, you should do.
Okay.
He could have caught that. You know,
Could have done better.
He could have done better.
You love him,
Why didn't he push it out further away?
Nah, I could have done better.
You love him. He could have easily pushed it out for.
Connor Nate was 8 yards out. I don't care. I expect better. Tell me you've never played keeper. Well, you never saw me on five-a-side. Daniel Berry, constant mistakes, single-handedly eliminated us from the Champions League. Disastrous signing. Miles says, if I'm being critical of something, it's the back line and Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Well, I think Ronnie said at the beginning of the game, Wan-Bissaka's all but on his way to West Ham, and it was a strange decision starting him in this one.
It is strange. If I was this, if I was West Ham,
I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure what
We're going to get one back now, though.
what United or Ten Hag's learning by
Sancho going
starting him.
too strong for him. Funny how refs in it. Always got the best trim and that.
A few people have mentioned about the refs on this tour. Anything in that?
Being a bit. Do you know what I saw? I just unlocked a memory. I saw someone on the train yesterday with a United 2009 World Cup club winners shirt on with the actual
Not the
messing
embroidery
around it and the embroidery on it. I thought that was pretty cool.
Go on.
Is that Casemiro that got that in there? Ball in by Harry and Mass.
It's good leap and header.
Yeah.
What did you say?
These linesmen in the States are shy. Right, Ronnie, you can have a go while I nip to the loop.
Here we go. Let's tie
Joshua
him.
said, Ronaldo, what do you think of Amas? I think he's good. I think he's got a... Ooh.
Is this live?
Yeah, shit. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean by that? I didn't look
Yeah.
live.
I think he's got a lot of ability. I think Harry Mass has a lot to go defensively though. I think he struggles a bit physically and a bit defensively.
Nice.
Ooh,
Oh. We're pushing ourselves back into it. We're trying to get this this first goal. Liverpool just look a little bit like they're all right with us attacking them for a bit. There's been a change in it. Who's on?
And he's come on for Ahmad. Ericsson's come on for Collier as well.
Anthony's wearing like an armband.
Doak and Blair.
And Tony Blair's on.
Seems to be a lot of... Seems to be household subs now. Liverpool changing their whole team, basically.
Well, they're 3-0 up, aren't they?
Yeah.
Cruising to victory.
Is he a youngster? Built like a grown man.
Tony Blair.
Yeah.
Oh, Salah's off. Get his hair done. Ooh, excuse me.
Everyone's saying he's above Malacia. I'd say probably. I don't rate Malacia.
He had little glimpses of being okay, didn't he, Malacia? Come on.
I've just never seen it.
We got the aircon for 2 more minutes, but it's alright. Just a bit of cold air in my eyes keeps me awake because I'm.
Yo, innit? Are you teetering? It gets different. This is the point. Honest to God, I'm not gonna miss this. The last 20 minutes or so, 25 minutes ago, it is a struggle.
This is where we need you out there to help us.
Yeah, we'll do a Q&A.
Ask any questions.
Be prepared for the answers.
I needed a Red Bull. I was like,
Oh man, I'm not having caffeine tonight. Sleep when I get in.
What could you get delivered now, should I see?
Alright, what's the best? I want everyone to say, what's the best dip?
Great question.
What's the best condiment?
I say a really nice hummus.
Hummus.
A really good one though. None of this like shop bought one.
Is the best condiment, best dip.
Dip, as in like, are we talking condiment or dip? Because I think
garlic dip, like
something you dip your like alioli that is top class.
Yeah.
That's like for
Garlic,
like,
yeah.
with like Ritz, like biscuits.
What, alioli? You'd be stinky.
Good.
What are you saying?
We've got garlic and herb barbecue sauce, French onion dip, buffalo, turkey spice dip, garlic, aioli, ranch is ranch was what I was going for.
Ranch is nice.
Ranch is the best dip. Hot honey. Garlic mayo, mushy peas, sweet chili sauce. Garlic mayonnaise.
Wow, look at this. I'm just seeing what you can still get delivered. You can get delivered right now 2 Captain Morgan Spice Rums, 70cl, with 4 mixers. How much?
20 quid.
2 70cl.
Oh, right.
56 quid. It's not bad, that. I thought it's an alright deal.
Is that with delivery?
Yeah.
Ooh. Half.
Truffle.
Who came off for Anthony? Was it Ahmad?
Yeah. Someone said, Joe, what's the best wing?
The best wing I've ever had.
Yeah.
I actually said it recently, this time last week. It was 2 great wings that I had. I had one from a place called Mexican Soul, which was a soy and garlic wing.
Oh, wow, Zers.
That's bad. Oh, he's hurt himself.
I might have hurt himself
That's
there.
a card, that.
He's hurt himself.
That.
You'd be surprised how often that happens.
Guys,
you know.
I'm going to stay.
Oh, he's done him there. He looks in pain, doesn't he? It's a late tackle, that, though. Oof.
So late.
On his knee.
You'd be
What
surprised.
is Fish thinking?
Like a fish out of water. That's poor.
He's a snapper, isn't he?
Hey,
that's good, that one. Go on, you go on, you're up.
That one's
Oh, I'm stuck now, aren't I?
He thought he was like an octopus, didn't he? 8 legs. Kill me.
You won't forget that. you won't forget that
Here
one.
we go now, John. You think we did this at
You won't forget that
R3?
one.
It's still, what's your favourite fish?
Mate, sea bass.
Sea bass is
Sea
bad,
bass,
you
mate.
know.
Have you ever had a sea bass?
Yeah, I've had loads of sea bass.
Unbelievable, isn't it? With a bit of lemon juice, salt, pepper.
Yeah, I do a nice like tarragon sauce. For
Oh, do you like fish?
No.
Octopus is
Well,
nice though.
what? You don't like fish at all?
I'd like to move on from that. Nah, right. I'm
Prawns.
not a seafood guy, but I don't mind tuna or
He said tuna, then the most mank I've ever heard in my life.
salmon.
Don't mind tuna. Salmon's nice.
What did you expect me to say? Oh, I really love a deep fried halibut or something.
Halibut's expensive fish, man.
Mate, where are you eating?
Oh
halibut?
yeah.
Now, what kind of salmon? Smoked salmon or like just like baked salmon?
Salmon bagel and cheese, man.
Oh, that is nice, to be fair.
Salmon
Well,
bagel
they
and
got the
cheese.
fucking stretcher out.
Oh, the amount of times I've seen it happen in football where a defender's meant to do someone and they've ended up seriously hurt.
That doctor looks a bit chilled out, doesn't he? The one with his full shorts, trousers on.
Daniel Berry says he hates fish. And the reason why I mentioned Daniel Berry saying he hates fish is because, and if anyone's familiar with Daniel Berry, he hates everything.
Did you really?
Yeah.
What do you love, Daniel?
I think this is the third video in a row where I've said Daniel Berry. I've seen Daniel Berry say that he doesn't like something. So I make it my job to pick it out when he says it.
Okay.
So that I reckon I'll get to about 50 watch-alongs or likes where he's found something else to dislike.
How are you at?
I'm on to Daniel.
How are you at driving home last week? Because I feel like I'm sort of
I was alright driving back.
yeah, free.
You sort this is like a dip, and then you'll find your energy again when it gets towards the review. We'll get some more questions of the people following.
Miles says triggerfish, red and mingo snapper, sheepshead,
Snapper is good
swordfish.
fish, man. Red snapper.
If I cooked you sea bass, would you eat it?
Yeah, because it'd be unpolite not to.
That's true. It's very once you've got a fish in front of you, it's very just once you've got a good white fish.
The
in front
thing
of you,
is,
it's not very You can it just tastes sort of with the flavour you put it with.
Yeah,
essentially.
yeah. No, and the thing is, I've skin on a fish as well.
Ooh,
right?
mackerel's a good one.
Mackerel's
Yeah,
nice.
mackerel's
mackerel's good.
Oh, my back feels a bit.
Have you seen the tin fish hype that's currently happening in a minute?
The tin fish type.
Everyone's just loving tin fish now.
I always get like sardines. I have sardines for breakfast with
yeah.
jalapeno peppers.
Oh, fucking.
Well, nice.
For fucking breakfast?
Yeah, Scotch bonnet. Yeah,
Little
fried. Yeah.
Stinky boy
Nah,
kicking
man.
around Manchester. You woof! Smell Dave's coming.
It's
A
alright.
little halibut.
Bit of a spray of some aftershave. You know?
Anchovies are good.
Yeah, I like anchovies. Best anchovies I had was in Morocco. That was for breakfast. Fried. Oof, deep fried.
Fried.
Yeah. Have you ever had sea urchin?
No.
That's a peculiar taste.
Is it really?
Fucking well expensive as well, yeah. It's more. It's a texture that I didn't really get down with. Anyway, I think is fish come off now?
Right, let's stop talking about fish. What's that blue one say?
Blue one. It says 79p. Message retracted. So
Have we missed any other super chats?
No, I don't think so.
No,
I've been on top of it.
No, no one's asked about
Fair
the
enough.
messages. Leave us a super chat.
There was another question. Can't remember. I'm on. Do you prefer hash brown? There was another question. I'm trying to find it.
There is an irony to this, because lots of the people who we have watching Paddock at these watchalongs when there are normal times for us, so to speak,
Yeah, they do this all the time.
they are the ones who be watching at the other half of the other side of the world at ridiculous o'clock in the
Yeah,
morning.
they're looking at us suffer,
Thinking,
thinking,
Yeah,
I do this every week.
Yeah. And we talk about, what it means to be a real fan, going to all the games and that, but fucking hell, if I had to do this 2 a.m. every single weekend, I'd be fucked.
T2 Liazo says Ranch is the John Major of sauces. Have some imagination, you wet wipes. I never understood the term wet wipes.
I thought you were going to say I never understood John Major.
Because I don't understand the term wet wipes, because
They're soft.
Aren't wipes just inherently wet anyway?
Nah, I've got a couple of kitchen rolls in my kitchen.
They're not wipes then, innit?
Yeah, we can wipe stuff with.
Wipes.
What about they're not? What do you wipe your ass with?
Jesus.
Toilet roll.
Yeah, and that's not a wet, is it? Unless you're.
No, but it's not. You won't call it wipes.
Oh
wipes,
my God.
Wipes are
Oh,
inherently
sorry, you just dab
wet.
your ass, dear.
No, I'm saying
You're
wi-
actually supposed to dab rather than wipe your bum. That's the healthier way to do it. That's a fact.
Don't some in
It's a
countries.
fact.
It is.
It's a bold
'Cause you-
fact. that.
Is it? I'm not
but
joking, Joe.
Don't
You're
some
supposed to dab.
countries have like a little bit of like a built-in like single shower head.
Yeah.
Like a bee-day.
Have you ever?
You basically
have you ever,
like so you got to like hose your ass after you had a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been for a dump in a like a Muslim country. Like when I went to Turkey, inside on the beaches there, it is literally no toilet roll in sight. Bucket of water, crack on.
You're like you were talking about going to India before, Joe.
Man.
You actually the toilets on the trains in India. Oof. Yeah, you have Indian toilets, you have Western toilets, and like
Just
the,
you
the
got a
train's
squat.
moving, but and you've got a squat.
God.
It's
Hey, I'm up for anything.
it's
Once.
quite the game.
Running out saltwater fish, freshwater fish. Matt Fitzgerald said, lads, what's the best way to get a season ticket? Had one years ago, but since I let it go, I don't know how to get one back, man.
Oh, it's all about a plan. Wait till we get 100,000 seat stadium, and
Yeah,
you'll have one like you won't believe.
Get on the waiting list now, innit, for that.
100,000 seats, right? Realistically, you sell out all the big games. Obviously, do you sell out? How many do you sell out?
I think they sell all of them out.
You got to make sure the tickets are reasonably priced. You can't be fucking. Having
I
fans
think
over.
we'd sell them all out, Joe. The reason season tickets don't go are available is because no one ever hardly ever gives them up. I gave mine up in 2013 because I was going to the World Cup the next year.
What's the best pint in Manchester, lads?
Great question. I love the Wayfarer at the minute. It's on top of Oldham Road. It's beautiful. It's a gorgeous pub. Decent prices. Still on the verge of being a little bit posh, but it's great. Great pint of Guinness.
That's offside.
Eee.
Would you do the World Cup? 2026?
Yeah, I'm going.
Where, really?
Yeah.
To the World Cup?
Yeah, of course.
I think about going.
Yeah,
The Toronto and New York bit.
You made a decision early there. Have you?
No, you have to because you fucking,
Well, you've
plan
already
ahead.
booked it.
No, I'm not already booked it. I've already applied onto you can get the waiting list now for tickets. Like,
Well, I'll do that. I just don't mind going to any game, really.
me and Jay went to the World Cup in Brazil, and we seen Spain, Holland, America versus Ghana, and then another game I can't remember. But I wasn't asked about the football. It was good
Jesus
crack.
Christ,
Well, I won't
what's
go to the Mexico. The Mexico.
Oh my
leg.
God. Touch was crazy.
The World Cup finals at the stadium we went to,
Oh, MetLife.
I believe.
You can fly. Can you touch this guy?
I don't think we can refer to R. Kelly songs anymore.
Oh, yeah.
What do you reckon?
Right.
Would you have?
Looking aside from how bad United have been, these look a lot fitter than we do.
Yeah, look a bit sharper, don't they?
How worried are you that Liverpool may be a bigger threat than United the next season? Was that a given before the game with the new manager? It shouldn't be. You'd expect there to be some form of dip after Klopp.
You would expect
You'd
that.
expect
and I'm
that.
slightly worried about what we are watching here, which obviously you can't take too much into it, but what you can read into it is that we've had some key players on the pitch, not done great. We've also had 80 minutes of football where Liverpool passed it around us without much complaint, and they're 3-0 up. So I know it's pre-season, you can't read too much into it. Right now it's like, oh, fuck.
But they look sharper, that's what I'm saying. Like, we look leggy as hell.
We do, it wasn't as bad as last year, but we do run ourselves into the ground a little bit with all this pre-season stuff. It feels
Well,
quite
it's a
intense.
quicker one. It's not as long this year,
My
is
back's
it?
killing us. Oh, my back's big. Someone, Joshua says, Sloppy Joe, get Dom and Paddock, please. Will be great.
Can't get Dom on Paddock. He doesn't know much about football.
Who's Dom?
Dom's one of the. He's been on the podcast now for about 3 months. He's one of Joe Smith's best mates. They met at a coffee shop.
Oh.
He has
Was it
random
a date?
stories. No, they work together. He has random stories, which are quite mind blowing. He's an actor. He's been in TV adverts like FIFA advert and Trainline and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Well, come on, nothing's working, man.
Oh, shit.
Fucking hell, everyone's going for it here. I'm going for it.
Last ditch central, innit?
Wan-Bissaka, here we go.
Here we go, another. Well,
This would be fucking hilarious.
this will be like, oh, my
would be
ankle's
so
gone.
funny.
West Ham.
This is so United.
Niabal said, it's alright, lads. We won't play this lot every week. I reckon we're still good value for our spot. 8th place.
It does look a little bit dead here, doesn't it?
You called this at the beginning of the game, didn't you,
Said they're
Ronaldo?
going. Well, no, I called it actually.
Wan-Bissaka getting injured?
Oh no, I thought you said the scoreline. I said they'll batter us.
No, Ronnie was talking about Wan-Bissaka. It'd be the most United thing to do.
Why is he playing? But it's
It
just.
doesn't make any sense.
Ten Hag said, we're trying to sell you. We need to sell you. We need to make sure you're fit. But you know what? I'm going to play you 90 minutes.
Oh, he's running. To be fair, 10 minutes left, guys, and then we got the review.
Remember, and the review has to be 25 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
I can't think of 2 minutes to fill up highlights on this game. They just look so much better than we do.
And
But it is
I'm not gonna lie to you,
pre-season.
we're talking about, because people are saying chill half the first team is off. I think it's correctly. I think it's correct. Preseason often isn't reflective of anything at all. I agree. But I think Liverpool's youngsters look pretty impressive, which is what.
Yeah, I agree. There's just certain things that haven't really. Even just the relationship the goalkeeper has there between his defenders, it's like, right, well,
How
Liverpool,
easy is that?
Yeah, Liverpool now got the ball in our final third. It's like, what have we been working on, really? Oh, I don't know. I know we can't read too much into it because there was that pre-season where we thought we were going to win it all when we smashed Real Madrid. Jay highlighted that on Twitter the other day. Now, like, we're going to get relegated, but we'll probably have a good season.
Daniel Bray says, don't want to tell you how to do your job. But I wouldn't be going near making reviews after a pre-season loss. Especially. Hey, we do what we're told.
Yep.
Kill me now.
Who's this that's gone down? Is it
Wan-Bissaka
still
again.
Wan-Bissaka?
It's like 10
No way. I thought it was a joke, but no way is he actually
I
injured.
told you.
I think it's stuff like that makes me question.
The Ten Hag. Well,
Not Ten Hag, but just what's
there's no
going on.
logic to. There's no logic to it at all for playing if they're trying to sell the guy.
Why might that guy have 30 million quid above his head, but yet we're going to push him to his limits and probably sell him? But
It makes no sense.
It
for
makes
anybody.
no sense to take him off in the 82nd minute
But
as well.
even from a coaching point of view, what are you learning by playing a player that's not going to be part of your plans next season?
It's
What do you
mind blowing,
learn?
isn't it?
Are you telling me there isn't a frigging right back in the kids that you could have played?
Unless he knows something we don't, which
Or
means
just try
the deal might
something,
have fallen through.
different. I forgot Anthony's on,
Fucking hell.
and there he goes
God.
running into freaking oblivion.
Anthony's so done for me.
Ronnie, what's your opinion on AWB going? He's a specialist, isn't he? But I don't understand what the uproar has been on him being sold. He's not. Do you know what I mean?
Wan-Bissaka's been a player that's been leaving for 2 years at least. Though, and I mean,
Yeah.
there's been a long time coming. It's not a surprise. What are we doing for likes, Ron? Have a look.
Ronnie, get the likes up to 1,000. I can go for that.
651. Can we get?
4-0 will be wild.
Can we get up to
700.
700 before the end of the game?
We're currently watching Man United getting beat pre-season, which you can't read too much into, but you can get annoyed at. You can't say that certain players aren't stepping up because it's mainly youngsters, but you can look at some of the senior members of the team and go, "Oof, they look a little bit off it."
It only matters when we win.
It only matters when we win. I know Nana's okay.
I don't see the ref.
Goalkeeper kit's nice.
I don't see the ref adding 5 minutes. I didn't stop his
Doesn't
time.
he just blow the whistle, the ref these days?
No, they usually do it in pre-season, but there's been so many changes and there's been quite a lot of stoppage in the second half. Where if this was a Premier League game, I'd say there'd be like 6, 7 minutes. We won't get that in pre-season though. Go on, Anthony. But yeah, pass.
Come on! For me, he doesn't. He loves the ball at his feet. Yeah, it does make you question what's going on.
Yeah.
But again, City in the Community Shield, we'll go from there. Let's not be too arsed. Community Shield Day.
Nevo saying you lads deserve 1,000 likes for staying up till 2:30 to watch this dross. I agree. And
I think that doing it an hour before is what helps to kill us.
Yeah,
We
Yeah.
should really be going games like this, man. We should be going like 20 minutes before the match or something. Quick talk about the.
well, whoever's doing these next year, I'll make sure I feed that information because I'm not. I'm
it's
up
one
with
of those, isn't it? We'll let people. It's obviously to start now before means you've got a proper build up. But I have much to talk about. I'd rather have saved an hour energy and fucking be raring now.
Yeah.
Talking about bumholes. But we've done bumholes.
We've done
Bumholes
bumholes.
was early in the first half. We ran out of steam.
We did. We should have changed, staggered it, gone bumholes, penis, and something like.
Never did nipples.
Is there many names for nipples?
No one answered me about my black hole question though. Anyway.
That sounds weird if no one heard the first bit.
If you're just tuning in now,
Just tune in. You should
Rewind.
Do black holes start life or destroy life?
Just to destroy it. Like, you heard the phrase, "Oh, you're going to be sucked into a black hole." That's not a good thing, is it?
BB Tigra said coffee stains for nipples.
Coffee stain. Is that
Yeah.
like
Like a milky latte.
an areola?
Yeah, I guess so. That's a big cup.
Jesus.
Feel like an espresso, innit?
Jim Rumpus. Now you guys know how we feel in Australia, getting up at 3 or 4 in the morning.
We have to say that. I said that before. I had to shout
you
to
deserve
guys
your
out.
props, man.
Surrounding bit.
Joshua, you lads have the respect, 100%. Thank you very much, Joshua. Thank you, everybody who's been watching and getting involved in the chat tonight, especially if you're local, because you'll be up with us as well late. But everybody around the world that's watching, where are you watching from anyway? That's always an interesting one. Peanut Smuggler for the Nips.
Right, nice.
I reckon I'd have a great game in the Premier League as a fullback against Anthony.
Same.
But yeah,
an
I think
idea.
anyone would, wouldn't they? Where did you play, Ronaldo? What's your position?
I'm a winger.
Did you play that at Liverpool as well? Have you always played the same
Yeah, I
position?
showed him a clip before of how poor the standard is. Like sometimes the defenders that play against at this level. So I showed Joe a clip before this game.
Yeah, it was quite embarrassing. The guy just run past him and the guy fell on his
Guy
ass.
just fell over.
Scrambling to get any ounce of run he could, even just try and take him out, but wasn't meant to be. 2 minutes left.
Oh.
Shoot me in the head.
Scott Hamilton saying slot ball is amazing.
You're struggling, man. You weren't here doing the.
I don't care. I wasn't here back in the day.
Doing the 3
Yeah,
o'clock.
yeah.
In fact, I think I would have loved it. You got coffee sent to you. Buzzing. I'm doing this off raw water.
Raw water.
Raw water.
Paprika crisp, which I regret.
Raw.
I wear them paprika crisp. I didn't get one.
chlorine.
Nice, no, just some here for you.
Apparently, black holes in space do both because the side we don't see is the other side where atoms emerge. But no one's ever seen the other side of the black hole.
So why is he? So how do we know then?
I don't know.
It was guess again.
What's scarier? Space or the deep sea?
I go probably space.
I go space because I can swim. I don't mind this.
I don't think you can swim in a deep sea, no.
I've got a scuba diving license.
Not in a deep sea. I'm talking deep sea where the amount of pressure down there means that you'd probably implode. I'm talking about that deep.
Yeah,
Well, obviously
What
that
would
sounds
that
pretty
be
scary.
for?
Well,
Right, so either space or I'll get killed.
right. And in,
You're wild. What's scarier, space or death? Is what
no,
you're
it's
saying.
like what?
Yeah.
Right, in space, am I wearing all the equipment?
Yeah, you fucking hell, you better be.
Yeah, but you just said like in the. But I'm not in the
The
ocean.
context of the question is like the element of the unknown. What?
Oh
what
right.
scares you?
Now I'm with you.
Nah, the one thing I wouldn't like is if I just like stayed alive and I was in space and I just floated away.
I'd be more intrigued to go to space. You know, I've been in the sea.
He's been to Benidorm.
I've not. Never been to Benidorm. You?
Really, I've been once. Yeah, horrific.
Yeah.
Good fun for the first 2 days, and I thought, what the fuck's going on
Okay, now was that?
here? 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Fuck off, ref. I want to go bed. 3 minutes.
Oh, shut up, Joe. Canelli part time. You only done 1 out of 3 of these.
Oh, you love this, you.
Johnny B.
yeah.
Goodnass. Johnny B. Goodnass says
Johnny what?
we know more about space than the bottom of the ocean.
Who's we? Humans.
I don't know nothing about nothing.
Space is 0 atmospheres. Scuba is multiple atmospheres. Ronaldo's got it.
There you go.
The thing is, people said there should be scary creatures in the deep sea, which probably is because the pressure and the atmosphere down there is so different that the creatures would have had to adapt in such a strange way. But at the same time, people think that there's some scary, like, possible world-ending creatures at the bottom of the ocean. But realistically, for a creature to survive in the bottom of the ocean, they're probably blind. Shouldn't every creature that lives in
Can
the
we
bottom
get 700 before the end of the game?
That last
Need
minute,
50 more likes.
That last minute of chat from you, Ronnie, just sent me on.
That was my own brain. I was like, I was just thinking out loud then. I
Did
was
anyone
like,
else go missing then for a little bit?
if
I was like,
creatures at the bottom of the ocean or that deep, surely they've evolved to be blind because there'll be absolutely 0 light down there.
Yeah,
all.
that's what Daniel Berry just said.
0 light, and they'll be like, I don't know, probably
So
just
they-
all going off echo
So
sound.
they couldn't really take over because we just like run around them.
They must. That's what's got me intrigued. I wonder what they must be. They must look and be like, because they probably don't have eyes. Don't have eyes.
Well, maybe they'd be scared of you.
Super hearing. Probably dead aggressive.
Maybe
I
they'd
don't
be
know.
scared of you. It's not
What
a
did Daniel
fucking
Berry say?
spider, is
Well,
it?
you don't know, though, do
It's
you?
more scared of you than
Have you
you are,
what most fish run away from you? Or swim?
Not me. Which one's wrong? Most fish run away.
No, that's what happens at this time of night. Fish can run.
It's gone quick though, to be fair.
It's probably been the best one out of the three of them, to be honest, Joe. Even though the footballs would have been the worst.
Some will be bioluminescent. I don't even. Alright, it's gone too sciencey for me, you know.
Who's Jaden S? Why was he timed out?
Can I go, Capper?
We got 10 seconds to go.
No.
10 seconds to go. You really don't.
And then penalties. Do we get penalties?
Hey,
Is that it?
That is the end of the pre-season tour.
Yeah.
Losing 3-0 to Liverpool in what was...
Did you say a solid
Yeah,
performance?
I think the
MUTV
guys gotta really
propaganda.
round it up. I think we just got beat 3-0 to Liverpool. Not much solid about it. Boring. Didn't like the fact that we conceded 3, but it's only pre-season. We can't think too much into it.
But you know what? Leave all that. We are going to give you our little thoughts on this game right now, as we're going to go straight into the review.
So stay here. We'll direct
Immediately.
you from this video to the link.
Immediately.
Immediately. Bye,
Right
everyone.
now. Instantly. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for tuning in.